right? Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, we're going to give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Vakar Kodash.
I want to say double honor to our elder, our great apostle, great millstone, rule well, teach well. All right, be a great example to Israel, man, the elect. All right, we'll say peace and blessings, salutations to the elect. On the four wind, pushing the sound doctrine in truth, and truth and sincerity, that great song. All right, here it is, once again, at it again, man. All right, all through the spirit of power, how about you shot? Come out here and prophesy the downfall of America once again. All right, because according to the prophecy, we're getting closer, man. All right, we know they're getting closer to the end, man. All right, things are getting tightening up. All right, but further with that, we're gonna get into it. I hope you brother edify over that law down, man.
This is Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord, power, Yahweh, are upon the simple kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
Right, and that's what we're going into today, man. Prophecy, man, of how America, better known as Babylon, all right, gonna be destroyed, man. And the Lord said He gonna destroy it off the face of the earth, man. All right, read it back again out.
Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord, power, Yahweh, are upon the simple kingdom.
Right, and you gotta know who is His eyes, man. All right, He got two eyes that's looking upon the kingdom, man. All right, the first one is the angels. All right, the second one, His messages is on earth, man. All right, how you say it out? Terrestrial and
You got eyes in the terrestrial, which is on earth, and eyes in the celestial,
right,
which is in heaven.
That's right, brother. All right, so His eyes are upon the simple kingdom, man. You know, week in and week out, all through the week. All right? Hey, we breaking down prophecy, man.
Behold, the eyes of the Lord, power, Yahweh, are upon the simple kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
Right, the Lord said He gonna destroy it off the face of the earth, man. All right, so the Lord gonna do this, man. All right, get that Amos 3 and 6 real quick, brother. Just to show that the Lord said that He gonna destroy it on the face of the earth, man.
This is Amos chapter 3, verse 6. It reads, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
Right, and we knowing this, that we out here blowing that spiritual trumpet. The thing is, these people not being afraid right now, man. All right, they hear the alarm, but it's not seeking in. You know?
Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord hath not done it?
Right. Should there be evil in the city, and the Most High, Yahweh, have not done it, man? So the Lord said He gonna destroy Babylon out the face of the earth, man. So the Lord control all things, man. The Lord gonna do it, man. All right? He just gonna use the Son, our big brother, and He gonna use us, man. Because like I said, we His battle axe. All right, we His weapons of war too, man. You know? Because one thing that we know for sure is that America going down by thermonuclear missiles, man.
Right. Back in Amos 9 and 8, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob,
Right.
said the Lord.
Right, He said He's not going to utterly destroy the house of Jacob. All right, because you got a remnant. All right, which is the elect, man. They're going to be saved, man. According to Ezekiel. All right, 2/3 that we left them in. But the third going to be brought through the fire, man.
This is Isaiah 47 and 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Right, it didn't say America. You know, but through the Spirit we know that the daughter of Babylon is America, man. All right, it's wrong reloaded all over again, man. So the Lord, hey, the angel, all right, was telling them to come sit in the dust, all right, which is Esau, man, because he in the power seat. All right, but guess what? This is last time ruling.
Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Right.
Sit on the ground. There is no throne.
Right, hey, in the ground, represent, confusion. All right? Hey, it's no throne for you, man. Meaning, guess what? It's no more power that's going to be in your might. All right? No more rulership for you, man. This is the last time some white man going to rule on the on the earth, man. All right? He's going back to his natural state. All right? Which is going back into the cave, man. Israelites, man. All right? The world was made by our sake, man. All right? Now the other nations, they was born in our service, man.
O daughter of the Chaldeans, but thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Right. Hey, a virgin no longer be called tender and delicate. A virgin, I know that Babylon being called tender and delicate. All right? Because of what? The power, man. All right? So-called white man got the power in his hands, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says, take the millstones and grind the mill, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, thy shame shall be seen.
Right, and how's the shame being seen? How's the naked being uncovered? Through the prophets, man. All right, through the prophets coming out week in and week out. All right, breaking down the strongholds, man. Hey, we snitching on Esau, man. We letting everybody know who the real filth of the earth is, man. You know? And it's all through the scripture. And it's all spiritual, man.
Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departed not.
They say woe to the bloody city.
I know all about y'all. But I just wanted to take something, to read, to share with somebody else.
You got a Bible?
Yeah, I got a Bible.
You got a hub? You got? Yeah. You've been watching the Israelites on YouTube.
Before y'all.
Oh, really? You got a husband?
Yeah.
He taught you? Well, you got to get with it. He's supposed to be teaching you. Who taught you?
I basically taught myself just by reading. Because if you read through the Deuteronomy, you can tell that they talk
Get
about
Revelation 22.
You got umbrella?
Man, they weren't even supposed to.
Damn.
Well, you can't teach yourself, right? I'm finna get a scripture with you.
why I can't teach myself.
I'm finna get it.
I mean, I've been learning
Revelation
about the 12
where it
tribes of
say
Israel for a long time.
where it say tabernacle of the Lord is with men, and then get Corinthians.
Hey, I'll put on these different links.
Yeah. Let's put the signs up.
Why the Asians? Why the Chinese people not being trapped?
Hold on. We're gonna teach you, but we want you to understand order. Get first Corinthians 14 and 40. It's an order, so we're gonna teach you. We're gonna answer that question. Hold your thought. Hold on. We're gonna answer your question. 14 and 40. Let all things be done decently in order. Because see, it's an order to how we're supposed to receive the knowledge of the Most High. You know who the chief is, right? Who's in control?
I say God.
The Most High. And then who's under him?
Supposed to be Jesus, son of God.
His son. His name not Jesus. We're going to get with that. But yeah, where it calls Jesus Christ. Right. In the first language, the language of the heavens is the Hebrew. Okay. But we're gonna deal with the order because you got it's the Father, then it's the Son, then who's under the Son?
The Holy Ghost.
No. The Holy Ghost is see, that's a whole nother doctrine. That's why we're saying you can't teach yourself. Because the Holy Ghost, you know what the Holy Ghost is? The understanding of his word.
Right.
The Holy Ghost is not a deity.
Right.
In the Christian churches they teach you about a Trinity. The
Right.
Father,
I
the
don't
Son.
believe in the Trinity.
It's no such thing as a Trinity.
Right.
The Holy Ghost is the knowledge and the wisdom that's working in you, that's of the Most High and his Son. But what I want to deal with is the order. You see, you don't have the order. That's why you think you can teach yourself. Go ahead.
All right, this is Revelation chapter 21, verse 3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men.
You know, a tabernacle is a house. So the church, all right, the Lord's church is with men. You know which men, according to the Bible, is the Lord? Which one? Which men?
Israelites.
The house of David in particular. Because it's not just any old Israelites. It's the house of David. Okay? Because the Lord is dealing with an elect within this nation of people that you see on the sign. Which this is his chosen nation, but it's an elect within the elect. But it starts with the men. Now go to finish that. You got that in Corinthians.
And he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and God himself shall be with them and be their God.
Yeah. See, he said he gonna be the power of the men of the Israelites. All right, which women play a vital role, but I'm saying that to give you the order that you have to be taught by your husband. But if you don't have a husband, then therefore we can teach you. Because you're not supposed to deal with another man's woman. You know why? Because it's adultery according to the law. And it brings confusion.
Because that's how, because I read the Bible a lot.
Okay, what you're doing right.
That's how I found. I didn't know about you all until I read. And when I read not going with what somebody else taught me.
Right.
I read just like blank, just like it's knowledge. You know, like I never read it before.
Right.
So when I read it, and I read Deuteronomy, then I said to myself, this gotta be us. Who else is it? Who else went through all of this but us?
Right.
So that's what I'm talking about. But as far as what tribe belongs to who, I didn't learn that on my own. I think I did learn it from you all. But I did know that the tribe of Judah had to be.
Right, because you have to be taught. Right. Which some things can be revealed to you within the scriptures, but the whole overall understanding of this book can only be revealed to you if you are taught by the men that the Lord set up. According to Jeremiah 3rd chapter. You got something for them? If not, get Jeremiah 3 and 15. The Most High has to send you his pastor, all right? He has to send you a teacher. Because the only way you can get the understanding is if you talk.
See, my husband now, he believes like I believe.
Okay.
But we don't like.
He got to be taught too.
We don't go in the talk to, like church. We don't do that at all.
Right.
That's why we just know what.
I thought you said you had no husband.
I do have a husband.
Oh, she said she had a husband. I got it confused. So your husband needs to come out here and get taught.
But see, he won't do that because he don't believe in organizations or none of it. He don't believe that.
Well, he don't got faith. Because let's get the. I don't want to. Everything I'm saying to you is out of these scriptures. I'm waiting on the spirit to jump on my men to get the scriptures that I'm quoting. But we trying to we going. Get Jeremiah 3 and 15. Because we all one body. But the Holy Ghost that you're speaking about is the understanding of these scriptures. I'm gonna get something for you while they get Jeremiah. Okay, come on, let us get that. Because we jumping around.
Yeah, I gotta go get mine.
First Corinthians,
Yeah. All right,
14 and 40. Let all things be done decently and in order.
Let all things be done decently in order. Now get 1 Corinthians 11.
This is 1 Corinthians 11.
Start at 1.
All right, at 1. Be followers of me, even as I also am of Mashiach, or Yahushua. Now I praise you, brethren, that you remember me in all things, and keep the ordinances as I delivered them.
Going back to order. Because this is a book of order. Right? Okay.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Yahushua, and the head of the woman is the man. The head of Yahushua is Yahweh.
So that's that order. But you had the Father, the Son, and you said the Holy Spirit. Well, the Holy Spirit works through all of us. But the Father, the Son, and his men, his elect. Okay? We're not saying that we are his elect, but we hope that we are. What we're doing is the work that the men of the Lord will be doing. You can only be saved through the Lord, Son, and being a part of his elect. So you have to come out here and do the work of his elect, because we don't get just a pass just because we believe. You have to prove. It say faith without works is dead, right? So we have to come out here, and this is a part of the work, that we come out here and preach the gospel to our people. But just so you know, your husband is supposed to teach you but he has to be taught himself. You got something?
This is 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to assert authority over the man, but to be in silence.
So, according to the Bible, that precept, there's no such thing as a woman teaching his word. Now, a woman can teach the children, but she's not to teach men. So it's an order: the man, the woman, then the kids. So that's the order on earth. So the Lord is all about order, you know. And we're not saying that to be like male chauvinist or anything. We just want you to understand the order. So in order for you to understand, you have a husband who you say he believes, but he don't believe in organizations.
He don't believe in like churches and going.
What you mean, like the Orthodox form of churches?
Just any church.
Or like forming a group.
Yeah, like if it's a group, because we believe like we can have church anywhere. We believe we can have church at home. Right. And so that's what he does. But as far as going to, I tell you what it is that he don't feel like he's supposed to give all your money to a preacher. That's what it is. But the reason why.
Well, that's in the law.
Well, in a sense, I get what he's saying. In the sense of he's got to detach from the mind of the world.
Like, we've been westernized.
Right, because the churches here, just give it to you cut and dry. The churches on this planet are wicked.
Right.
Right, because they have been taught a doctrine of deception through the God of this world, which is Satan, the adversary.
Right. He's
Okay.
the ruler of the
But
world.
Satan has a physical counterpart that does his work.
The Antichrist.
Just like there's many antichrists. Antichrist just mean against the anointing. Just like the Lord has many anointed, okay, which we believe ourselves to be of the Lord's anointed, his chosen. Get Jeremiah 3:15.
This Jeremiah 3:15. And I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
What does anointed mean?
It means the Holy Spirit.
No.
The Spirit.
Anointed means chosen. So the Lord has to choose. He had already done it. The Lord has chosen men to bring forth his word.
Okay.
That is his church.
Okay.
Come.
His church, the word church means to call out, which is what we're doing.
Okay.
Go back to the
Come on, Jeff.
ecclesia. Okay, so the word church means to call out. Which the Lord's order is what your husband doesn't really understand because of the confusion and chaos of this world.
Come.
So, I mean, I'm not going to tell you how to handle your husband.
Yeah, because the
But
reason why
encourage
I
him.
feel like that too, because
Encourage
you
him.
have pastors driving Bentleys, Maybachs.
We don't do that. No, see, that's the wrong way.
You got your congregation struggling.
Nah.
That's
That's the wickedness of the world. See, this doctrine of this Bible has been polluted.
Yeah.
It's been defiled by the wicked men of this world. It's the wicked of these men. These are the elite men on the earth.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna come back through here.
Okay,
See one of
that's
the
fine.
ice creams.
That's
You
fine.
made it.
But we're going to be out here.
All right.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
All right, shalom, sister.
I can bring this up real quick.
Go ahead.
This Romans 10:14. How then shall they call on him whom they have not believed?
Start up. Shot.
Okay, come. Romans 10:13. For whosoever should call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
All right. They use that in the church. You know, they use that in the church. We also call on Jesus and they can be saved.
Hey, speak up. Speak up.
Go ahead, though. He good, though. He got that spirit got to jump on.
Yeah, but now they use that in the churches though, man.
Okay.
Whoever believe on Jesus, they should be saved. But that's not so, man. All right, first you got to get the name right. All right, then you got to have the faith. You know, read that precept again, bro.
It said, for whosoever should call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
Right, and we know only the elect gonna call upon the Lord in truth and sincerity. All right, because it's a precept in the Bible. It speaks about them that call me Lord, Lord. In that day, he gonna say what? He never knew me. All right, but we know we gotta call on the Lord in truth, man. All right, and sincerity. All right, and we know only the elect gonna do that, man. You know, go ahead.
I got a quick one. I got a quick one for you. This book of Acts. Man, my page is stupid. Acts 4 and 12. It says, this is the stone which was, I'm going to start at 11. This is the stone which was set at naught of you builders, which has become the head of the corner.
Right, and we already know who the head cornerstone, Yahweh Shai. All right, here's the chief cornerstone, man.
It says, matter of fact, Salaki. I'm going to start up at 10, Salaki. This is Acts 4 and 10. The point is in 12. Be it known unto you all and to all the people of Israel that by the name of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach of Nazareth, whom ye crucified, whom the Most High raised from the dead, even by him doth this man stand here before you whole. This is the stone which was set at naught of you builders, which has become the head of the corner. Verse 12. Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved.
Right, that's right, man. No other name. So like she came in, like I said, Yahshua, you know, because he's trying to speak the Hebrew, speak the Yiddish, you know. Well, no, man. All these names, these false doctrine and these false philosophies, he sort of made up. All right? No. You got to call on the true name, man, which is Yahweh Shai. That's the only how you're going to be saved, man. Calling on the true name of the Lashawan Kadash, man. All right, Yahweh Shai. All right, like I said, in Ecclesiastes, the prelude. All right, it don't have the same force in it, man. It ain't got that power in it. You ain't calling it in the regular form of the tongue, man, which is the Hebrew. Ain't no force in Jesus, man.
This is Matthew chapter 7, verse 21. Not every one that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Right, because you got a lot of people that's coming to the truth, a lot of people that fall out the truth. Then you can't say they ain't know the Lord's name, you know. But guess what? They fell out. They forsook the truth, you know. So they gonna say Lord, Lord in their day. But hey, you fell out, man. You put your hand to the plow, man.
It says, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven.
Right, and how do you do the will? Coming out here week in and week out. All right, go and sit down.
Which was what we was trying to tell her about her husband. Because, hey, the Lord ain't looking for lip service. Right? The Lord ain't dealing with how you feel things should be orchestrated, because he's the director. You got to get with the Lord's program or you're going to get destroyed. Okay? Because the Lord is dealing with organizations. I told her the House of David is the organization. Okay? It's the order that the Lord set up to bring forth his word, the men that he ordered to bring forth his word, man. Right. Which his word is his judgment, all right? What he really desires to be done on earth, the will that he desires to be done on earth, works through his men, man.
And thinking about that too, brother, if you don't like being in the order, he ain't looking at the generation of old. Because you gotta look at Peter, you know, John, Matthew, you know, they was together as a group.
That's like the first thing that Yahweh Shai did. He got his 12, he got his men together.
Right.
He formed an organization, as you would say, but the organization was already set up through the Heavenly Father. You know, he knew who to go and get through the Spirit. All right. So the organization is already set up. It's just you got to get with the right program. You know.
But that was the scripture called upon. People not deceive the very elect. If it's meant for you to get it, you're gonna get it. But if it's meant for you not to get it, you're not gonna get it. You know? No matter how long you take, man.
Yep. So back in Romans 10 and 13, for whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed?
Right.
And how?
Right. Keep going.
And how should they believe in him of whom they have not heard?
Right, because they don't teach the name. They don't teach the name in the holy houses, man. You know? So how can they believe on Yahweh Shai who they not never heard, man?
Yep. And say
when they speak on Jesus, it's a false doctrine, man. It's a false ideology. Especially when you got this up in the churches, man. All right? And when a person say, all right, in Jesus' name, we pray, amen, this who they visualizing, man. Yeah. So this is already a false image, man.
Yep.
Your prayers ain't going nowhere, man.
They're teaching the doctrine of deceit.
Yeah.
It's an image that goes behind that doctrine. And
right.
that name, Jesus, right? That's a doctrine of deceit because that's just a title, all right?
Yeah.
And the Lord has a name. He has many titles, but he has a name. And Jesus is neither. Jesus is not one of his titles, nor one of his names.
Yeah.
Because as I told the lady that came up, Shalom, brother.
Shalom.
The language of the heavens is the Hebrew.
Yeah.
All right. So, in order to get the understanding, you have to know the Hebrew. All right. You have to know the Hebrew. Okay. You don't have to know it. I'm not saying that you have to be fluent in it, but you have to know some Hebrew in order to understand.
Yep.
And you have to have the name. What you must first and foremost must have is the name, the true name of the Lord in the Hebrew, man. Okay.
Right, bro.
He said, I was there and turned to the people of pure language, and they all call upon him with
Yeah,
one
you
consent.
can get it
That's Zephaniah 3 and 9.
3 and 9.
I'm gonna finish this though.
Okay, come.
It said, and how should they believe in him of whom they have not heard? And how should they hear without a preacher?
Yep. And that was the first break it down. How can you hear without a preacher, bro? All right, the real preacher, meaning the prophet, bro. All right, just come out here and labor week in and week out. That's the only how you gonna know, man.
Yep. That's Isaiah 2. You know, whom should he teach?
Isaiah 28:8.
Yeah, cause
Yeah, we should teach knowledge. Read from the first.
read for the milk. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, this is Zephaniah 3 and 9. But then will I turn to the people a pure language,
Right, and what is that pure language? The Lashon Orthodox, man. All right, the Hebrew.
that they may all call upon my name of Yahweh to serve him with one consent.
Right, so what IUIC talking about?
Hey, yeah, and it says with one consent. You have these other camps, right? That they call on the name Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, but they're getting in with unity with these other camps that have different doctrines. So I mean, you know that the Lord isn't really dealing with them because they're in consent with the worldly vibration. But you know, with Great Millstone it's different because we don't associate with other Israelite groups that preach a different doctrine.
Right.
That's not on the consent of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Yeah, how can two walk together unless they be agreed?
Right.
As the scriptures speak on, what communion does light have with darkness? And a little leaven it the whole lump. So all it takes is for you to go off on a little bit of this doctrine, and the whole thing gets destroyed, man. You know, the whole value of it loses equity. You know. This is you got some more?
No, I just got another piece.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Revelation chapter 22, verse. It's like, yeah, I'm trying.
This is Matthew chapter 10, and I'm gonna start at 1. Okay, it says, and when he had called unto him his 12 disciples, he gave them power against unclean spirits, to cast them out, and to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease. Now the name of the 12 apostles are these: the first, Simon, who is called Peter, and Andrew, his brother, James, the son of Zebedee, and John, his brother, Philip and Bartholomew, Thomas and Matthew the publican, James, the son of Alphaeus, and Labius, whose surname was Thaddeus, Simon the Canaanite, and Judas Iscariot, who also betrayed him. And Simon the Canaanite was an Israelite. Okay, that's not talking about his nationality. Okay. Verse 5, which is the point. These 12 Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So with that being said, I read that to bring back the point that Yahushua, he formed an organization, an assembly, okay? He formed a group. So she's talking about she didn't want her husband don't want to, he don't believe in dealing with groups and dealing with organizations, but you don't believe in the order of the Lord. Because the Lord sends men, he has men organized, ordained. All those words are synonymous, man. Okay? Set up to go out and preach this word. Yep. Starting with the 12. All right?
God, you know, he sent leaders too, you know.
God.
That word disciples means discipline, you know? Discipline goes into following order. You know, when you're disciplined, that means you follow order.
Go keep going, bro.
I mean, that's just a quick
shot get for the leaders of this people cause them to err. It's in Isaiah. Leaders of this people. This is Isaiah. I think it's Isaiah 9. For the leaders of this people cause them to err. Isaiah 9 and 16. For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. So there's other organizations that are being formed in the earth too. And those organizations were set up by the Lord on the left-hand side to bring forth the deception in the people who he has rejected. Okay? Starting with those that he has rejected of his own people. Okay? And especially the heathens who he have always rejected, who he has never accepted. Okay? So the Lord has order set up on both sides of the spectrum. On the right side and the left, man. You know? Go back. Where it say? Verse 7, this is Matthew 10 and 7. Verse 7. And as ye go, preach saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils, which is what we're doing, man. When you go into that word, devil, all right, it means to deceive, man. All right, deceiver, all right. The word devil means deceive, man. So we casting out the deceptions. Get 2 Corinthians 10. Might 10 and 5 where it say casting down imaginations. Yeah, you can start at 4.
This is 2 Corinthians 10 and 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds.
Now you see that the Lord told his men to go out and cast out devils. He didn't say anything about being carnal, right? Which we know the devils of this kingdom is the so-called self-proclaimed white man whose true identity is Esau Edom, which he has tried to cover up his identity from the entire earth, and now he's been exposed. And how has he been exposed? Through the men of the Lord that's been set up to reveal him. As it says, surely the Lord will do nothing, but he revealed his secrets to the servants, the prophets, all right? His disciples. So we know who's doing what in the earth, man, and for what cause they're doing it, you know? But their time is only temporary. So the fact that you see us out here calling out and uncovering the nakeds of Esau is a telltale sign that this place is over, man. That this place is doomed. That this is the end. Keep going, brother. On that 2 Corinthians.
It says, verse 5, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of God.
Right, and that's the wisdom of this world. Because the wisdom of this world, these people, that's what they hold to the clouds, bro. You know, they hold college degrees, you know what I'm saying, basketball, the music industry, the entertainment industry, all these things they hold up to the clouds, but it's nothing compared to these scriptures, bro. Don't read the part over here now.
It says, in every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of God,
Right.
and bringing into captivity every thought into the obedience of Yahweh Shai.
Right, man. Everything.
Obedience, bringing everything into the obedience of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. That's the order, man.
Yeah.
That's the order. And I'm gonna tell you, the number one vessel on the earth that has a problem with order is the woman.
Yeah.
You know, which through the spirit we was talking about the destruction of America. I mean, it all ties in because it say through the woman we all die. That's what sin. So sin, the wages of sin is death, and it started through the woman, man. So the deception, all right, began in the woman and it was passed on to the man, man. All right, because the woman is the most stubborn creature on the earth, man. All right, and now you have a world in America where the woman is the alpha and the man is the beta. So by default, you have men acting like women and women trying to be men, which is what? It's confusion. So how come you can't see that America is Babylon, which in the Hebrew is Babal, which means confusion? All right? Why can't you see it? Because Lord, if you can't receive it, it says if thy gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. So the good news is not for everybody, man. You know? That's why we ain't passing out flyers, we ain't going door to door knocking, we ain't on the corner with fruit baskets. All right? Because we understand that the Lord's judgment is exclusive. All right? Go ahead, brother.
The Jeremiah. The Jeremiah 31 and 22. It says, how long was I going about, O backsliding mountain? For the Lord, Yahweh hath created a new thing in earth.
It said, how long will I go about, O backsliding daughter? Which is talking about the nation of Israel. All right? Go ahead.
And it says, for the Lord Yahweh hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man.
Which is that time now. All right? In this society, a woman is above a man. Right? In today's time, it's all about happy wife, happy life.
Okay.
All right? Which is why this place is going down. All right? Anytime you even consider putting a woman in a position of authority, we just read what was that? 1 Corinthians 11 and Timothy, where it says, matter of fact, Baba Kushai get it again because I'm stuttering over it, and I want it to come fluid. In Timothy, where it says, yes, please bring it out. You brought it out earlier, Zahar.
This is 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the men, but to be in silence.
So the woman is not supposed to be teaching, man. The woman is not supposed to be in a position of authority. Women were created to do one thing, man. All right? Reproduce, be home, and take care of the children, man.
Okay.
I got a quick point. Esther, she was put in an authority position somewhat over the Israelites, but she still kept that order because she was married to the kings, to one of the heathen kings, but she still ran it by Mordecai before she did anything.
Right. Mordecai really was the authority.
Yeah, Mordecai was still in authority. So everything she did, she ran it by Mordecai before just doing her own thing. And she could have been wicked and ruled over the rest of the Israelites wickedly in their captivity. But she kept it spiritual.
And the same thing went for Deborah, right? Who did she go through? Barak. All right? The same order, man. So don't sit up here and try to call yourself scoffing at us because you know a few chapters or a few stories of women who were in position of authority. Because those women that was in authority in ancient times, they still deferred to the man. All right.
Hey, what about Mother Mary? I got something for that though.
Oh, sweet Mary.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 8. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man.
Yep.
Because the man carries that seed. That word seed goes back to the word semen.
If you go back into it, who was created first?
The man.
The man. All right, then he brought the woman along. A woman is known as a helpmate.
Hey, the Heavenly Father and His Son are men. Right? So why would he start an order on earth opposite of his own order? You know? That don't make any sense. You know?
Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man.
All right, let's break it down in Genesis, man. All right, the woman was created for the man. All right, so a woman, her duty is for her husband, man.
Right.
All her desires is for her husband. All right, because that's the orders of the Lord, how He set it up. But it's a new thing in earth. A woman shall compass a man, man.
Yep.
Meaning everything is flipped upside down right now.
Why do you think America is known as the virgin daughter of Babylon? Right? Because it's woman worship. You just had last week a day called Easter. Where does it go back to? A pagan goddess known as Ishtar. Woman worship. All right? What is your Christmas dealing with? You know? Virgin Mary. Semiramis. Babylonian worship. All right? Ishtar's Babylonian goddess, man. Fertility goddess. You got all these wicked ass holidays. We got another one coming up. Mother's Day. Okay? Which, see what they do? That's the deception. What they do is they take the Bible and they use it to back up their wickedness. Because the Bible does say honor your mother and your father, all right? And it is a Passover that we are to keep, all right? And we are supposed to honor the Lord, the Savior, but they don't say nothing about having no birthday.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, celebrating birthdays is condemned in the scriptures. All right? When the Lord came, He didn't come here to be celebrated. All right? The Lord came to be crucified, man. All right?
Job said that. About himself. When he first born, he said, why ain't said the people, why ain't they sweet?
Hey! 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 That's all she needed.
Yeah. So, hey, the Lord coming back to destroy a whole lot of people, man, on this earth. All right? Get Isaiah 66. Matter of fact, I got it.
It say in second answers, meaning our created with filth should be unsafe. You know? A lot of people gonna die here, man.
Going back to the topic at hand, destruction. You know? It just say, for they know not the judgment of the Lord. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. You know? This is Isaiah 66. And 15, Salaki. For behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind to render his anger and fury and his rebuke with flames of fire.
Right, and just think about it, man. A lot of people in the know how the Lord actually coming back. Hey, this block is filled up, man. All right, this block is being. Hey, we have to, hey, y'all got to step back some. You know what I'm saying? They actually knew how the Lord was coming back, man. All right, but they're in illusion, man. Esau got them
Alright, in the mind, what they call
On the screen. Oh, hypnotized.
Hypnotize, man. Hypnosis, man.
Yeah, got me hypnosis.
Alright? How the Lord is, man. Because people really think that the Lord is our Lord, man. You know? But no, man, when you actually read the scripture, man, the Lord is a demon-like power, man. Alright, out of shot in the Hebrew, man. You know? But he said he coming like with fire, with his chariot like a whirlwind.
Hey.
To render his anger, man. The Lord is upset.
Hey, and the Lord sets everything up in a way that He's justified in His doing, even though He doesn't have to do it. The Lord sets you up to not believe.
Yeah.
Just like if He wants you, He sets you up to believe.
Yeah.
You remember the angel came, the angel, which was actually a demon, came to the Lord and was like, let me be a lion spirit. Yeah. Right. In the mouth of his prophets. Right. So he set up false prophets on the left hand side, man. Okay? And he set up the righteous. Matter of fact, it said for this cause, it said in Thessalonians, I'm gonna get it after I finish this. Where it say, I will send them strong delusion so that they should believe a lie.
But they say the deceiver are his.
Yeah, good. So, hey, when the Lord comes back to destroy you, He's gonna have every reason to, you know,
Because he's gonna be
justified in everything He do. You know.
And the Lord said, hey, he coming back with fire, man.
Yeah.
All right? That's how you know this world is coming. This world gonna go out by fire. All right? Within the Third World War. All right?
Yeah.
Which is gonna be a missile show off, man. You know, like in basketball, you got the 3-point shootout. Yeah, it's gonna be a missile shootout, man. All right? We can shoot the most missiles, man. In 1 hour. But really 30 minutes, because America gonna be done in an hour, man.
This Isaiah 66 and 16, for by fire and by His sword will the Lord plead with our flesh.
Right, by fire and by a sword, the Lord plead with our flesh. We know the fire is representing thermonuclear missiles. The sword is also representing the missile. But the sword is the so-called white man too. All right? Going back into Psalms, man. All right, which is our sword, the wicked one. So the Lord is gonna have Esau, all right, like a madman, like it speaks of in Revelation. All right? He's gonna come down, man, have a great wrath. All right? So 2/3 of our people, they're gonna have a rule away from us. But guess what? The Lord is angry, man.
Isaiah 66 and 16, for by fire and by His sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
Right, and they knew that. The Lord said He gonna plead with the people by fire and by the sword, man. He didn't say by no cannon, all right, by no heart, no cakes, no cupcakes, no bag of chips, all right? No, He said by fire, by a sword when He plead with our flesh, man. All right, because the Lord doing the talking now, but how He doing the talking? He doing the talking through His men, man. All right, the Lord actually ain't coming down talking to you, man. All right, He speaks. He speaks to His people. Go ahead.
All right, verse 16. For by fire and by His sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Right, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. All right, and that's a lot of death, man. Yeah, that's a lot of dead bodies, man. You know, the slain of the Lord shall be many. He ain't heard that in church, man. All right, the Lord gonna kill a majority of these people that walking on the face of the earth, man. The Lord gonna get rid of you, man.
Come. I got
I thought you was gonna say that in Ecclesiastes. I mean, Second Ezra.
What?
I got it.
Go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra 13, verse 29. Behold, the days come, when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth.
Right.
And he shall come to astonishment of them that dwell on the earth. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place. One place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. So he's coming back to be an astonishment to the people on the earth, man. Because when he's coming back, everybody's going to be losing their fucking minds, man.
God.
People are going to be divided. There's going to be division. You know, people, wars and rumors of wars. People fighting against their neighbors, man. Invading each other. You know, and that's in the next chapter. If you want me to grab it.
Alright, I grab this real quick. It's Jeremiah 25 and 33. And the slain of the Lord Yahweh Shemashah shall be at that day from one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not just going to be the destruction of America. This is going to be happening worldwide, man. Because we talk about how America is going to be destroyed with nuclear missiles, but America has nuclear missiles too. So I mean, you think they're just going to let all these nukes hit America? No, they're going to fire back. They're going to be trying to escape this. They know what's going on. You got people building bunkers and stuff, and doomsday prepping, stocking up on ammo.
He said, and the slain of the Lord Yahweh Shemashah shall be at that day from one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth. There should not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried. There shall be dung upon the ground.
Yeah, man. People aren't even going to stop by and like acknowledge the dead bodies, the dead carcasses on the ground. That's how many people are going to be dead. From one end of the earth to the other. Just dead bodies. People aren't going to stop and make a memorial out of it. Well, except for the ones written in Ezekiel, the 39th chapter, when the Russians try to subdue the land of Israel. We're going to make that a monument. You know, but for the rest of them, then, you know, they're just gonna be dung on the earth. They're gonna be fertilizer. They're gonna be scavenger food.
Yep, for the birds.
For the birds and for the desert animals.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, I get it real quick. The second edge is 8 and 3. That be many created, but few should be saved.
Right. There'll be many created, and the brother can gather Ezekiel too. So you're right.
We'll bring that out again. Second edge is 8 and 3. There be many created, but few shall be saved.
Right. There'll be many created, but only a few gonna be saved, man. Because he said that the slain of the Lord shall be many. Alright? So majority of these people that you see walking upon the face of the earth, hey, they're gonna catch a missile, man. Well, they're gonna get caught in Jacob trouble, martial law, the famine, pestilence. Alright, pestilence. Alright, because you know you got the race riots coming, man. Alright, these people gonna get caught up because what? They not in the knowing. Really, they don't want to know, going back to Isaiah, man. Alright? Our people don't even consider.
Hey man, our people rather believe a lie just to feel comfortable than hear the truth and prepare for what's coming.
Exactly.
Faced with reality.
Our people can.
That's why they watch these bullshit ass TV shows.
Right. They're trying to escape the curses the best way they can. Well, you ain't no escaping the curses, man. If the Lord don't bring it about you, man, it's over with.
Right.
The only way the curse is gonna get about us when the Lord do come back, man.
Yep.
All right, that's when the curse is gonna be lifted about us, and they're gonna be placed upon our enemies. All right, like I said in Deuteronomy 30:7, man. All right, these curses shall fall upon our enemies, and it's gonna overtake them, man. But until then, guess what? Hey, be cursed, man. Get over it, come back to your true power.
Reason why Esau put all those so-called reality TV shows on air is he wants to paint a false reality for you. He wants you to believe that the reality that he's created is your reality.
Right.
Yep.
That's why you got Jake trying to keep up with the Joneses. Keep up with the Kardashians.
You see these housewife bitches on TV?
Housewives of Atlanta and New York and man, bullshit.
Yep. Basketball wives and shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what he wants. He wants the woman to be the what she is. She is, because that's how she acts. That's how these women act, man.
Yeah.
Telling men what to do, how to spend their money. You know.
And our way into something, But it ain't according to the scriptures. And we done failed, man. Jeremiah 17:4. We really discontinued from our heritage, man. We done failed a long way, man. We done failed from being royal, man.
Right.
All right, to be looked at it like as shit, man.
Con.
You want that Zechariah? Yeah, we gonna get it after this one, bro.
All right, this is Sirach chapter 39, verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance.
Right, and then what them brother explained it, man. And that day, man, hey, the Lord got something deadly, man. Hey, he said the sword. You know, there's two types of sword, man. You got Esau and you got the missiles, man. And we just don't know what Esau got in store. We see robot dogs and, human robots. But it's more than that.
Yeah, because the Lord put the spirit on Esau to mingle seeds. He done made all type of hybrid beasts.
Yeah.
There's all type of hybrid beasts walking the earth, man. Because this fucking devil always tampering with seeds, mingling, mixing, breeding animals, man.
Right.
Yeah, that's it.
Brother put on kick something the other day. The brother put on that man something look like a mix between a horse and a
hyena or some shit.
Yeah, some type of dog, man. This shit was crazy, man.
I seen something with a mix a tiger and a lion, man, together, man. One side, one eye. This shit bug out, man.
Yep.
So these are the spirit that the Lord had the so-called white man to create in that lab for the time that's coming. Man.
And then, to speak on that lion and that tiger mix, man, that's a bad mother, boy.
Oh yeah.
Because the mind of a tiger and a lion together, man, because a lion rolls with a pride, but a tiger rolls solo. And then a tiger fights with his hands, and a lion fights with his mouth. So, man, just imagine a breed of lions mixed with tigers being unleashed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Those spirits that the Lord said created for vengeance, they hear, man.
Yep.
They hear it. It's just waiting for the order to be completely thrown off.
Yep.
But you see it more and more in the sea. All type of sea creatures rising up. It's like, man, what is this? You know what I'm saying? They ain't never seen it before. But it's animals on the land the same, man. A lot of shit Esau be keeping to himself.
It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their forces and appease the wrath of him that made it.
See, it said in the time of their destruction.
Yeah. In the time of chaos and destruction.
So the time that's coming, that's when we're gonna see these spirits that was created for vengeance.
Yeah, you're gonna see more than your zebras and your elephants and your camels at the zoo. You're gonna see more than your everyday zoo creatures, man. Yeah. Which a lot of those creatures, they gonna be unleashed out of because you got zoos basically in every major city, man. A lot of them creatures gonna be unleashed, man. Yeah, they been getting out. You been hearing about them getting out from time to time as of lately, man. Yeah. You know?
That's the first thing they do.
Go right on Esau. Shit, they know, because the animals in the earth know who's fucking shit up around here, man.
Yep.
They know. Esau always going over there trying to play with them and shit.
And feed them.
Gonna stick his hand in the crocodile mouth and shit.
treat him like a dog and shit. How you doing, boy? Goddamn wild animal you playing with.
Cause he proud.
Yeah.
That's that pride.
I got some.
There's some more on this. Is it real?
Go ahead.
Alright, it says, fire and hail and famine and death. All these.
Read that again loud. Read that loud.
Fire and hail and famine and death. All these were created for vengeance.
Woo!
Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. So they're eagerly waiting to be unleashed. Once they hear go, they're gone. They're going to be excited to do that. You know, just like the men of the Lord, when Yahushua comes back and Yahushua gives us an orders and we get built up with those spiritual powers, man, we're going to have a heyday on you heathens, man.
God.
And 2/3 of the Israelites. Israelites first. Matter of fact.
God. Hey, this Wisdom of Solomon 11:17. It said, for that almighty hand that made the world for matter without form, wanted not means to send among them a multitude of bears of fierce lions.
A multitude of bears and fierce lions, man.
God.
So the Most High is dealing with these animals too.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like that movie Aquaman that we were watching.
Yeah.
He was in tune with all the sea creatures, like Leviathan.
Yeah.
You know, he created those monstrous-looking sea creatures just for the Navy, man. Just for the wicked people that are trying to flee overseas.
Yeah, it says sons, they go Leviathan,
Playing with ships.
man.
Yeah, man. Look up the Bermuda Triangle, man. Why do you think planes and ships go disappearing in that area? It's because the Leviathan is having some fun, man.
God,
They said the Titanic hit an iceberg. Bullshit.
Yeah, bullshit.
And now they can't find the ship. They know it hit an iceberg.
Yeah, you should be able to find that shit.
Yeah.
You see all the other ships under water, you do fucking moving and shit like that, you know.
Right.
But this Wisdom of Solomon 11:18, it said all unknown wild beasts full of rage, newly created, breathing out either a fiery vapor or filthy scents of scattered smoke or shooting horrible sparkles out of their eyes. You know, that be the animals, man. Hey, the Lord created all these animals for his pleasing, man. You know, you gonna see animals blowing out fire. You know, you say dragon and shit like that.
Yeah, he's gonna give some animals spiritual power. How about that?
Yep.
You know, they said shooting sparks out of their eyes.
Yeah, sparks, man.
Sparks out of their eyes.
You know.
I've never seen a creature do that before.
It said newly created.
Yeah, newly created, man. Whether it be the angels on the right-hand side creating it, or the death angels on the left-hand side creating it. Or these Edomites created these creatures to do these certain things. Whether it be a robotic creature, or a genetically modified, engineered creature. Hey, man, it's really the Most High putting his spirit on these things, man.
Yeah, cause you gotta understand, the Most High control everything, man. You know, the Most High control life and death. So, hey, you gonna see a lot of zoo animals just walking the street doing martial law, Jacob Trouble. You know?
Yeah, already in the wild.
Yeah.
Right? In the wilderness already. Well, they're just ready to come out, really. But like I said, in the time of destruction, that's what we're gonna see it, man. So the Lord gonna have the spirit on the animal to break out the zoos, right?
Yep.
All right, come out the wilds, in the wilderness and shit like that. You know, you gotta going through Mississippi, going like state line, right? You see all them damn woods and shit. You just imagine what's inside the woods, man.
Yep.
You know, all them spirits, they gonna come out of the woods, man. All right, they gonna be at people's doorsteps, man.
Like you were saying, you might see Bigfoot in that day.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you're gonna see, we're gonna be a lot of big fish, man.
And it's funny because Jake don't really know really just basic creatures that are out here. Like he doesn't know the different kind of monkeys or the different type of felines or canines. He's not into all of that. You know, he might watch the Discovery Channel and learn about a new creature and how terrifying that one creature that's existed for centuries. How terrifying that really is. But then there's gonna be new ones.
Yep.
You know, Jake ain't ready for this. This is Wisdom of Solomon 18, verse 6. Only there appeared unto them a fire kindled in itself, very dreadful. And for being much terrified, they thought the things which they saw to be worse than the sight they saw not. And that's going into the plague of darkness, man. Because, hey, man, it's going to be real dark out here. And he said the light that shined, whatever light they did see, they saw terrible things, wishing that they rather see just the darkness.
The Lord spoke on how he gonna give every man according to their experience, man.
Verse 7 says, as for the illusions of art magic, they were put down, and their vaunting in wisdom was reproved with disgrace.
Yeah.
For they that promised to drive away terrors, you know, like these false preachers and stuff, claiming that they can perform exorcisms and cast out demons. It says, for they that promised to drive away terrors and troubles from a sick soul were sick themselves of fear, worthy to be laughed at.
Yep. So the Lord allowed them demons to hop on them, man.
Right. So I mean, in Jacob's trouble, the latter days to come, the day of the Lord, hey man, it's not anything to take lightly, man. Because you're gonna have all these people that are coming boldly and proudly saying that they can fight off all these spirits. You know, they're gonna be on some Ghostbusters type shit. But really, they're gonna get possessed themselves, man. They're gonna bug out. They're gonna die of fear. Their hearts are gonna fail them with fear.
Hey, cause if the Lord ain't dealing with you, man, hey, them spirits gonna kick your ass, man. Like I forget what story it was, but there was some men that was trying to come in the name, I think of Yahweh outside, and they went in there, man, and got their ass, the clothes beat off of them, man. Left out and running naked. You know, I can't think of what story it was. Yeah, but yeah, them demons, man, pretty much beat their ass, man. beat the clothes off of them.
That's in the New Testament.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm not sure.
This get the Luke first. All right, this Luke 12 and 49. It says, "I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled?" You know, so hey, fire is already gonna be race wars, race riots. You know, all kind of hell gonna be breaking loose out here. So, you know what happens, man? They starting fires. A lot of these buildings gonna be on fire already, man.
Yeah, which fire symbolically represents affliction.
Right.
You know, it's gonna be all sorts of tribulations. All right, troubles.
Right.
All right, which is gonna be made for two reasons: to test the integrity of the elect and destroy the wicked, man. You know, the works of the wicked.
Yep. It says, but I have a baptism to baptize with, and how am I straitened till it be accomplished? Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth, I tell you nay.
Hey, that's the key part. And you can bring this out to a Christian, man. And then what the Lord said?
Yep.
That's in the red,
This
man.
is real.
Hey, then I come to see peace. I said, hey, no. All right? Because what the Lord just said, he said, I will run my fear and my anger with what? Fire, man.
And the slaying of the Lord shall be many. So no, the Lord ain't coming to send peace on earth, man.
I got one. Matthew 10 and 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
Right, think not that the Lord coming to send peace on earth, man. Get that out your head. You know what time that we coming in? The Lord is angry. The Lord is upset, man. Go ahead, Al.
Think not that I have come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
Alright, but a sword, man. Which is the division. Alright, which is thermonuclear. Alright, that's gonna hit the shores of America. Alright, and America is the lake of fire.
God.
Matthew 24 and 21. For then shall be great tribulation on such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time.
Right, and you just go back, just think back, all the way back when the first tragedy happened, when the Lord flooded the earth with water, man. All right.
God.
Curious, my brother. Curious.
Hey, this second half just 14.
You gotta get out.
Hold on.
You gotta get out here.
Go ahead. Hold on. He been.
Matthew 24 and 21. Matthew 24 and 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time.
Right.
No, nor ever shall be.
Right. See, that mean, hey, that's how you know the Lord gonna get busy, man. The Lord is gonna get busy. He said it's gonna be a time like never before. All right, and going back to the time of Noah, he flooded the earth, man. You know, with babies walking around, people still pregnant, grandmas, granddaddy, and the Lord killed all of them, man. He saved 8 people, man, in that flood. It's gonna be worse than that. Sodom and Gomorrah. We rained 5 brimstones down on the people. It's gonna be worse than that. So what this time says it's gonna be worse than that.
Right.
All right, us coming out of Egypt, it's gonna be worse than that.
What's that scripture that say, slay utterly old women?
Hey, young,
young.
Ezekiel 9.
Bring it out. Bring that out, Baba Shop.
You started at 5, really.
I mean, we ain't got to get it right now, but we can bring that out.
Like,
that out.
real quick, can I bring this?
Go ahead.
This second half is 14 and 16.
Okay.
For yet greater evils than those which they had seen happen should be done hereafter.
Yeah, because people think 9/11 was bad. that ain't, pardon my French, that ain't shit. You know? The Lord coming with some terror that you ain't never seen before, man. What make you want to walk back there? Hey, so read that again, Baba Kusha.
Second half is 14 and 16.
But you know what made him want to walk back there? Because it's a spirit on him that don't want to walk in front of the judgment.
Yeah.
He think he gonna slip. See, that's what people think they gonna do in that day. You think you gonna slip out the back door when judgment comes. You gonna creep through the back door. No, man. See, then the Lord don't care as long as you heard it. And he gonna run it back through your mind in that day.
Yep.
Right.
When that day of tribulation comes that we speaking about, it's gonna be well known.
Thus the world shall be weaker through age. So much the more shall evils increase upon them that dare therein.
Right. Because the farther that we get away from the judgment of the Lord, the weaker this world becomes.
Yep.
And because wickedness keeps us away from the Most High, man.
Right.
You know? That's why you see homosexuals walking around freely. Like that's a thing that the Lord is cool with. You know? America upholds it. And then you got America pushing forth this ideology throughout the entire earth, man. All right? So the Lord said it's gonna be that day when he come back, gonna be at Sodom and Gomorrah. Gonna rain down fire and brimstone, man. I got a question. What's your question? So do y'all believe in Jesus? No. Not him, but Jesus. The Son of God. The one up there. We believe in the Son of God, but his name not. We know that his name is not Jesus.
Oh, I said you talking about him?
Get Proverbs 30 and 4.
you call on Jesus, and then what image you get? You close your eyes and
Say the name.
in Jesus' name, amen. Don't you picture this picture?
Y'all ever seen somebody with a tattoo of Jesus on them? You ain't?
Ah, okay.
I just seen that image before.
And this in the churches.
This is
And this in grandma's house. And ain't in mama's house.
Where you saw the image at then? Where you see this in? Hold on, you may be disrespected. We don't want to. We want to give you the image. We put the horns on there because that's what it represents. You saw this image before, right?
Yeah.
That's what you meant. That bothered you. Them horns on his head. Did that bother you? Ah, okay. Well, I mean, it's the same image.
It's the same thing.
It's the same image.
Let me ask you a question. Why you feel like it bothers you?
Wow, cause you didn't like you like no, I ain't seen that image before.
You said I ain't like it?
Cause you was like, no, I ain't seen that image before. But then when I turned around, you was like, yeah, I seen that one before. So it was the horns that was like, it was disturbing your like what you was, your perception of what we were saying. That's what I'm saying. It was disturbing your perception of what we were saying.
No, not disturbing. It was just a truthful answer. I haven't seen that image with the horns.
Oh, okay. But see, we was talking
I have
about
seen that image.
we was talking about that. Yeah. That's what we was talking about.
But
Which the image is right there too. You see that image right there go back to a man, which he was explaining to you. Go ahead, bro.
Proverbs
You
34.
explaining it to him,
Oh,
you know.
come. But yeah, bring the Proverbs down.
Cause I know the horns be throwing. I wasn't trying to offend you in no type of way, brother. You gotta understand, we kind of speak kind of straightforward and stern out here.
Alright, just now Revelation 1. But we're gonna give you the true image of how Jesus with his real name is
I heard it's Yahshua. I heard Yahshua, Yahawashah, Yeshaya.
Right.
So many names.
You gotta receive his true name through faith. And to be honest with you, it's something that the Lord has to give you, you know. But we know for a fact that his name not Jesus.
I feel like Jesus. It's in the Bible. It's in the Word.
Okay, now that's why we said get Proverbs 30 and 4.
All right, this Proverbs 30 and 4. It says, who have ascended up into heaven or descended? Who have gathered the wind in his fist? Who have bound the waters in a garment? Who have established all the ends of the earth?
Hold on. Now, it said who has ascended up into the heavens and who has descended.
Right.
Who that's talking about?
Christ.
All right, let's go. I just want to make sure y'all understand the symbol. See, you gotta understand this is a book of symbolism, parables. Everything you read in here is not straightforward.
It's not no magazine.
This not like a everyday novel that you pick up and just get a regular understand. Oh yeah, I read that. I understand it. It don't work like that with this book.
Right. That's what
It's a mystery. It's a mystery. Go ahead.
it says, what is his name and what is his son's name if thou canst tell?
Okay, so his name in the book, right? So why that's there? What do it mean? If I read that, what is his name and what is thy son's name as thou can tell? Obviously, I can read English, and his name is in the English. Now, when was English established? The language. Is that in the Bible? Can't find that out, can you? Do you think that would be important to know if you're reading the Bible in English? When was the English language established? The English language was established 550 years after the Lord, the earliest forms of it. And it did not contain the letter J. The letter J was established in the 1600s. So y'all think the Lord older than 400 years old? I'm asking y'all, do y'all, because we know. So would his name be Jesus?
Well, let me ask you a question. In his day where he walked, English wasn't a language. Right?
English wasn't the language.
So he probably was speaking probably Hebrew or
Hey, speaking
something
Hebrew.
similar, right?
You got Acts?
He was he was speaking Hebrew, and he was doing the age. He was walking the earth during the time of the age of the Romans. The language that the Romans spoke was Greek. Jesus comes from the Greek word Iesus. Iesus, and we can get it for you.
I finished the question.
I know it's in the 16.
Go to the blue letter.
I finished the question. I want to ask you, because in his day, he
he either spoke Hebrew or, like you said, probably he probably knew Greek. He probably knew something of the sort.
The Lord spoke Hebrew.
Okay, he spoke Hebrew. Okay.
Yeah.
So in nowadays, since Greek is a older language or Hebrew is older, let me ask you this: if you come to God in English, do you feel like he don't hear that?
Not with his name.
Not when it comes to his name.
Not with his name.
So let me hold on before you go. I'm gonna let you talk. Before, so you feel like God will judge?
It's not
you?
about. Hold on. Let me stop you. Just keep your point. It's not about how we feel.
Not at all.
We just speaking the scriptures. So when you get through asking your question, we're gonna give you your answer
Yeah, we got you.
through the scriptures. Know this. This is of no private interpretation. Our opinion is not in this at all.
Right.
We thought just like you thought. We come from the same doctrines that you was taught out of.
How you know?
Because you giving it to us.
You don't know?
You giving it to us though. I know you through the spirit. Yes, I do.
How?
Because I come from because we listening to you.
What I'm saying,
You know.
You just told
The
me
Lord
that you
said
know
what?
doctor
The Lord
taught.
said. The Lord
How
said.
can you know that? I just been standing here like 10 minutes.
That's all it
I
takes.
ain't told you nothing about how I grew up.
You just spoke on Jesus. We talking about Jesus.
That's a word. That's just a word.
Yeah, but we know where Jesus came from.
The Holy Bible.
Look, we understand the doctrine that's coming. We understand the doctrine that you're coming with.
It's 16
Look, listen. Stick to the topic. Don't digress, brother.
That's
Look,
16,
stick to the topic. You wanna get edified. Then keep asking your questions.
Okay.
You're not gonna understand how we understand because you're not of our understanding. We're trying to give it to you though.
I got a cut.
You see what I'm saying? We understand your understanding because we hold on. We're scholars. We study this. We study every religion on the earth. So when you come and you talk to us, it don't take about 10 minutes for us to get where you're coming from. Because there's a thing called a spirit. There's a spirit in you that we understand. We're not trying to ridicule you. We're not trying to necessarily tear you down.
Yeah.
This book does that.
Right.
When you get the truth out of it. What I'm telling you, we were tore down from our beliefs. We didn't just come to this knowledge on our own.
Right.
So we did research, we studied, we went into history. We do this weekly. We've been coming out here, this camp in particular, we've been coming out here for 3 years. Our elders been coming out for 35 years. So we've been trained by men that were set up by the Lord to teach this book. Whether you receive it or believe it or not. Okay, so go with your question.
Okay, so what I was gonna ask was, okay, if you don't know Hebrew or Greek, do you feel like God will hold you accountable for not knowing those languages?
Hey, hold on. Before you get there, get Hosea. You know what I want. Get Hosea. Yeah, the Lord, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, we do feel that way because it says it in the scriptures. Hosea. Because you are held accountable for what you don't know. That's why we out here telling you. That's why he set us up out here to tell you. So he is going to hold you accountable for what you don't know.
That's not my question. That's not my question.
I got your answer right here.
Hold on. Ask your question one more time.
The question is, do you feel like God by knowing the scriptures? Because scriptures show you God, right? Show you the mind of Christ, right?
I'm
Okay,
listening.
so do you feel like when you stand before the only righteous judge, that if you don't know Greek, if you don't know his name in Greek or Hebrew, that he is going to hold you accountable if you gave him the name or if you read out of
If you don't know the Lord's name, so to sum up your drawn out question.
that if you read that word, if you get this word in your heart, and Jesus is what you see, and you may not
You
take
see how
that
you
road
pointing right here? See how you pointing right here? What's your heart?
Your heart is what Christ give you. He gotta give you a new one.
Your heart is right here.
Mind. Wow.
Law.
So,
In the
okay.
Hebrew, law.
Go ahead.
Your heart is your mind.
Go ahead.
All right. Now to sum up your question, because we do things simple. If you don't know the Lord's name, His true name, which the language of the heavens is Hebrew. In Hebrew, the Lord ain't dealing with you, and He is gonna hold you accountable. Hosea 4:6.
Hold you accountable like wait.
Okay, we're finna read it for you.
Then I got your answers right here. Let's get this and we gonna move on. This Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
because they have rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
Now, jump back up to verse 1.
All right? It says, Hosea 4:1.
Read it aloud.
Hear the word of the Lord Yahweh, ye children of Israel. For the Lord Yahweh have a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
Why does he have a controversy? Y'all know what a controversy is, right? Why does he have a controversy with the inhabitants of the land?
Because there is no truth,
No truth,
no mercy,
no mercy,
nor knowledge,
nor knowledge
of the Most High in the land.
the knowledge of the Most High in the land. So this is a mystery. The Lord said he didn't get this to everybody. Get Matthew 13, Bible Shop. I know we got precepts we want to get. Keep what you got. I'm gonna give it back to you, Op. Get Matthew 13. Start at verse 9. The first, what was the first thing he just read in that last scripture? It said, hear the word. It said, hear the word. Now we finna get Matthew 13.
All right, this Matthew 13,
9.
verse 9. Who have ears to hear,
Who have ears to hear,
let them hear.
let him hear.
And the disciples came and said to him, why speakest thou unto them in parables?
So his disciples asked him, why do we speak to the people in parables? Here's the answer.
He answered and said to them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them is not given.
So to sum up what he's saying, he's not giving his knowledge to everybody. So did that answer your question? Did that answer? I mean, did that answer your question
That's
about
part,
is he gonna hold
part.
you accountable if you don't know if you don't know him?
Right.
If
You
you don't know him, that's understandable. You have to know him. Because
Hey.
you got to know your word.
But look,
I don't
okay? Now
disagree
get
with
now
that.
get now you talking about the Hebrew? You talking about the Hebrew, right?
I was just saying the language.
So if okay, so
You know what I'm saying?
so let me ask you something. I'm gonna put this on a worldly level, but keep it spiritual. Let's say you got a wife. Let's say you go to a foreign country and you get a wife. You see this woman, she's so beautiful from head to toe, you gotta have her. But you can't speak her language. How you gonna get to know her?
Right.
You can't speak Korean, Chinese, African, whatever language it is she speaks. How you gonna get to know her?
And the woman is referring to.
Look. That's a simple answer. That's a simple answer. You gotta get to know. You gotta speak her language. I understand.
he's saying the Lord is alive, bro.
The Lord is the creator of the law. Right. So he created all languages.
What he did? What he did?
He created all languages.
I'm gonna ask you this. What he did? Yeah. What he did was the first language. When you read the Bible, you understand the Bible. The first language was Hebrew.
Correct.
Why did he create the other languages? See?
Hey, Genesis 11.
Because
Right there, so you see, what you trying to prove me
because
wrong?
these guys are the same mind. Because they do see. That's why I'm saying see. See? Because what you don't understand it is, when you came, you said we didn't understand where you come from. We understand exactly where you come from because we came from it. We came from it. It was for confusion. The Lord put different languages in the earth to confuse the people.
Let me ask you, you grew up in a church, as you assume I did, right? And you came to the truth, right?
I grew up in America as I know you did. Let's put it like that.
Hit him out.
Hey, this is...
This gonna answer your question.
I don't know what answer you looking for, but yeah.
All right, this the prelude. This is something I love. We brothers in the faith, we in Christ. We know the word. We read.
Y'all don't know the word.
Y'all IUIC.
Check this out.
Y'all don't know the word.
Hold on.
It's been proven.
Bro.
Hey, y'all walk around with dreadlocks. You
Don't
talking
worry about
about
that. That's neither here nor there. Come on, bro. Go ahead.
All right, this is a rock.
This will answer your
This is
question.
a prelude to Sirach. It says, for the same things uttered in Hebrew. Start at the top. Okay. All right, it says, wherefore let me entreat you and read it in favor and intention and pardon us.
Start over.
You listening?
Tone it down just tone it down just a little bit and read it a little plainer and a little more delicately for
All right,
us.
you listening?
Because they're brothers in Christ.
All right, it says, wherefore let me entreat you to read it with favor and intention.
Let us entreat you. Go ahead.
Read it with favor and attention. All right. Try to seek to get the knowledge of it. Go ahead.
And to pardon us,
See how the light comes to the
wherein
darkness,
we may seem to come short of some words,
All right, go ahead.
which we have labored to interpret.
Right, which we labor to interpret. Go ahead.
For the same things uttered in Hebrew
This is the first language. The old spoken, we're going to get that in a second. Other than Hebrew, go ahead.
and translated into another tongue,
This is the Greek, the Latin,
the English, don't matter. Whatever other tongue it is.
any other tongue within the Hebrew. Go ahead.
it says, have not the same voice in them.
So you don't have the same power when you call on Jesus
And
Christ.
get Proverbs,
Actually, you have no power.
get Proverbs 18, yeah. So my name is Strong Power.
Oh, yeah.
And you can help bring it out.
Let me get some precepts. Let me get in there.
This is Acts chapter 26, verse 14. And when we were all fallen to the earth, I heard a voice speaking unto me and saying in the Hebrew tongue,
Right, do you know who that was? It was Paul.
Saul.
Right, that was Paul.
It says, and when we
Hold on. You told me you know the scriptures.
Y'all brothers in
You just told us.
Jesus,
Hold on. We're going to watch this video again. I'm going to make sure. I did hear you say correctly.
They
You
say
know
they
the
brothers in
scriptures.
Christ. Yeah, they brothers in
They're
Christ.
brothers in Christ.
All right, now.
It says, and
Get
when we
2
were
Timothy
all
2.
fallen to the earth, I heard a voice speaking unto me and saying in the Hebrew tongue, Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me?
All right, read it one more time.
It-
Read all about the
And when we were all fallen to the earth, I heard a voice speaking unto me and saying in the Hebrew tongue,
Now, did not the Lord say he the same today, yesterday, and forever? All right, and he said the Hebrew tongue.
He said he
Saul,
changed not.
Saul, why persecutest thou me? It is hard for thee to kick against the pricks.
Now, here go the answer. Go ahead.
And I said, Who art thou, Lord? And he said, I am Yahweh Shai.
Read it for baby.
It says, I am Iesus. whom thou wert.
That's what it's saying in his
It
book.
Yeah, it says,
That's what it's saying in his book.
I know it.
That's what it's saying in his
And
book.
y'all do know that he's in them same books. Say his name is the Lord of Hosts.
What
Man,
you host
said-
with?
What's Lord?
The Lord of Hosts.
What's L-O-R-D?
And the Lord of all
What's
lords.
What's L-O-R-D in Hebrew? Exactly.
Exactly. That's why I said, what
Well,
is
I'm
host?
saying in them
What is
same books
host?
though. It's like that's his name in them same books.
What do host
In
mean?
them same books, man.
What was these books originally written in?
I'm saying you reach to.
No, you're not reaching far enough. You're not reaching far enough. You're not reaching far enough.
All right, now this answer the question.
You're trying to take this book for
The
face
Lord-
value.
The Lord names in Hebrew. The Lord
He just said he spoke in parables. This book in itself is a parable.
Hey, it just said that.
Some of it's straight. Some of it's straight. But the majority of it is parables.
Exactly. But he just said that the Lord spoke in Hebrew. You gotta know what the Lord's name is.
Hey, Zephaniah 3:9.
Hey, what's the first commandment? Watch this. What's the first commandment? We teaching, brother. If y'all stop up here, look. Our purpose is to teach. Our purpose is to teach. Our purpose is to teach. I'm gonna tell you. First of all, I'm gonna tell you why I said watch. I'm gonna say watch because you proclaim to have the knowledge of the Lord. You said we know the scriptures. That's why I'm saying watch. And I'm saying watch because we are commanded to watch.
Okay, so let me ask you this. If I get my phone and I just look up some scriptures and I start speaking scriptures, saying scriptures, do you know exactly what's going on there?
Which means I know exactly what it all is.
If you throwing out questions, you ask them, what's the Lord's name in Hebrew? Off the top of the head.
What I just asked you, I just asked you a simple. I just asked you. The question that I just asked you, sir. What's the first commandment? Because you don't know. Yeah, you offended because you don't know. You should be.
he said
don't come back to disagreeing.
Hey,
listen.
He said
Am I
to know the
talking
Lord
over you?
name in Hebrew is
You know what I'm
is our opinion. We just showed you the fact.
No, you just saying that the Lord said that you have to know Hebrew. That's not in there.
Let me ask y'all this.
No,
Let me ask y'all
the
this.
Lord
I
said
got
you
a question.
have to know Hebrew.
I got a question.
And
I got a
he
question.
ain't listening at all, bro. He just
on,
made,
let's-
he just made a good
let's-
point.
let's-
He just made a good point about the woman.
Let's continue. Let's continue to use them to edify the ones that do get it.
Hey, Shema, let's stay order.
Yeah.
So do y'all believe this book, the book y'all hold, is 100% true? 100%
We sure
infallible?
we 100% do.
1,000%.
Okay.
So y'all supposed to be,
And the Lord of
y'all
hosts
supposed
is
to be-
in there. That's
y'all
what I'm
supposed to be
saying. The
listening,
Lord of Lords. So
Hey,
what
brother.
y'all?
Hey,
So y'all.
get 1 Corinthians 4:4 about the shot.
The Lord of hosts is in there.
So you came up here, you said you was curious.
What do the Lord of
But
hosts
then now you up here, you know.
Yeah.
So
What I know though. Hold on.
This
hold on.
First Corinthians.
you know what you know. Yeah, you know what you know.
Y'all what?
So my advice to y'all, my advice to
We did
y'all,
what?
to be honest, my advice to y'all,
Y'all practicing gymnastics, y'all flipping shit.
my advice to y'all,
I'm trying to get understanding.
but you're not.
You ain't listening, bro.
You're not.
How
It's
can
a
you get
reason why.
understanding
It's a
if you
reason
talk?
why.
You're not.
It's a reason why.
You're
we
not.
saying y'all-
Yeah, it is a reason why.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, look.
Exactly, it's a reason why. Because the Lord not dealing with you.
The
Go
reason
ahead.
is,
That's
Let me
big
bring.
word.
Let me bring.
hey, the reason
Hey,
is,
Hey, this the reason
Hold
why.
on.
Get 1 Corinthians 4:4. Let's
This
just
First
hold on.
Corinthians 4 and
This
4.
the reason why.
It says, "For I know nothing by myself,
Well, it's all
yet
brother,
am
the
I
Lord
not
not
hereby justified by he that judgeth me. Judgeth me is the Lord."
Right. Now, go to 2 Corinthians 4:4.
Come on, brother. Somebody just said you was not with the
The
Lord.
2 Corinthians
As a
4
man,
and 4,
as
it
a man, I
says,
wouldn't
"In
make that
whom
judgment.
the
I
Most
would
High."
never tell another man.
Okay.
would
2
never
Corinthians
tell-
4 and 3. But if our
That's big,
if our
bro.
gospel be hid,
That's big.
it is hid to them that are lost.
If our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. Why are they lost? Go ahead.
In whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not.
Mind if I ask you a question? You up here, I hope not. Who the God of this world?
Say,
What is Satan's job?
to thwart humanity.
Destroy humanity. So, how is he doing that?
By deception, lies.
What was the first way he done it?
First way, I say deceiving Eve. And
Okay.
Adam.
So, through a word, he gave them a word.
He
gave
he
Eve-
gave them a lie.
A what?
A lie.
Yeah, a word. A word, you have to speak a lie through words.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Okay, I just understand. I just want to make sure we on the same page.
Yeah.
So, you saying we're wrong for saying that the Lord is not dealing with you?
Yeah, you just told him that.
So you saying?
And you told me that earlier.
So is the Lord dealing with everybody?
No, obviously, or the
okay.
world wouldn't be.
All right,
Come on, bro.
All right. I'm just trying to get some balance.
Now I'm getting what y'all said earlier, agitated. Yeah.
You should be.
Hey, but what Christ mean? What you call him Christ?
See, that's what I'm saying. That question, what does Christ mean? Like, what does that mean?
Actually, what does Christ
It
mean?
means everything.
You call the Lord Christ.
You read it in the Bible.
What Christ mean?
You read Christ in the Bible.
Tell me.
Do words have meanings?
Tell me, I don't know.
You just said a correct answer. I don't know. It's a beautiful answer.
Ooh,
Right.
get the precept for that.
That's an answer from what?
That's
Spirit of God.
an answer that opens you up to understanding. That's a humble
That's
answer.
all. That's why I asked you, bro, what Christ means. If you call him Christ, evidently you have to know what Christ means.
Say, I don't know.
That don't necessarily mean it. That don't necessarily mean it, but good. It's a shake your head moment. Like, we really this far apart.
Yeah,
We really this far apart.
way apart. Way.
We far from the judgment of the Lord.
Yeah, we
Alright,
ain't
Christ.
nowhere near.
And these churches, I mean, we gonna tell you straight up, these churches don't got it, man.
Right.
These majority of the pastors in these churches
Hey, you
would talk
got a
about
proud
these.
spirit, man.
The
I
majority,
got
the
a
majority.
Proud spirit. You got to humble
That's
down.
what you
and
got.
listen,
That's
man.
what you gotta do. You
I ain't
gotta
been
humble down.
saying
The
to
Lord said before.
Humble down and listen.
The Lord said
Hold
you
on.
gotta be. The Lord
Let
said.
me have a conversation.
Okay, hold on. We all have. He's right. You do got a proud spirit. You got a proud
You do
spirit.
know the revelation he talks about the church. It's people in those churches.
What's the church? That's y'all don't
His body.
understand. Listen,
The
you
body of
don't
Christ is the
understand.
church.
You don't understand words. You don't
body of
have no
Christ is the
understanding.
church.
Exactly.
The body of
That's
Christ.
why we
No.
asking you what the words mean, brother.
You can't make no judgment. He has no understanding. You ain't been talking to him long enough. Bro.
Yeah, I've been talking to him long
To
enough.
say you ain't
Yes,
just because you
yes.
feel like you got.
I don't know how long it takes you, but yes.
Don't
through
they say it?
through the spirit
Don't the
spirit
word
that's
say-
working in us. Hey, matter of fact,
Don't the word
get
say-
Hebrews 4 and 12.
But we ain't got no
Get
Bible in
Hebrews
our
4 and
hand,
12.
bro.
So y'all came to a sword fight without a sword.
Exactly. Who told you?
Hey,
It's in
that's
here.
your fault.
It's in
That's
our
your
heart.
fault.
Brother.
That's your fault. Hey, the scripture says,
I got
word
I'm supposed to know
in my
verbatim.
heart, I may not
get
sin
Hebrews
against
4 and
you.
12.
If it's in your
We gonna
mind.
deal with that
I'm
heart.
supposed to know them verbatim.
We gonna deal with that heart. Get Jeremiah.
Hey, let's stay in order, Akim.
We got it under order. Get
House divided, can't stand.
House divided, can't stand.
Hebrews 4 and 12.
I did
We in
Hebrews
order.
chapter
We dealing
4,
up here. This
We
how it
can't-
works.
12.
Just be 100.
For the word of God is quick and powerful.
So you're not
and
listening.
sharper-
Hebrews 4 and 12.
For the word of God is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing.
So you said you
asunder
only
of
been
soul.
up here. You said you only been up here 10 minutes. The scripture say the word of the Lord is quick and powerful. It don't take that long to get to know you, man. We hear the words that's coming out of your mouth. It say a little leaven destroyed the whole lump.
Right.
And you got a lot of leaven.
Right.
Jeremiah 12 and 9.
This Jeremiah.
This how the Lord spoke.
12 and 9.
12 and 9, Baba Shop. What say the heart is deceitful.
Hey,
Jeremiah
ask you a question.
23.
What's your name?
Jeremiah 23. Abadia.
Abadia.
And these are Abadyam.
Okay. What kind of verses from me show
This
that?
is Jeremiah
This
23
your
and
question.
9.
This is your question about the heart. Hold your
You
question.
just said something about me though. I wanna.
I'm about to get you. I'm about to get you.
You throwing insults.
Y'all speaking about the heart.
You throwing insults,
This
bro.
speaking about the heart.
My heart within me is broken because of the prophets. All my bones shake. And if, I think
The
you think
heart
about the
is wicked and deceitful above
That's
all
in Proverbs,
things.
man.
No, it's in Jeremiah.
That's why you gotta get a
It's
new
in
one.
Jeremiah.
That's why you gotta get that new heart.
You know, Christ said he meek and lowly in heart. Matthew
Look
11.
it up. Look it up.
Matthew
Look it
11.
up. Look it up. Bring it.
Matthew
Bring it.
11.
Can you answer that question?
I'm gonna
Jeremiah
get the question. I'm
17.
trying to get this scripture. This was most
I got it.
important. Get it.
This is Jeremiah 17 and 9. The heart is deceitful above all things.
What's the heart? Can you? So this deceitful right here.
It's the innermost being of a man.
Where you get that from? Hold on. Now you talk about what's in here. Is that in here? Can you find that? I give you time. You get your phone. Can you find where it says the heart is the innermost part of a man?
What you got? Dictionary. It's in the dictionary. So,
Are you sure that's what it is? The heart. That's the innermost part of the man.
They said because from the heart, what?
When you
Lust
were
of the
speaking about the
eyes,
heart, were you not
lust
doing
of the
this?
flesh, right?
Were you not doing this? The heart right here.
Yes, I was doing it.
Okay.
That means I'm wrong.
but do
Yeah, you are wrong because the heart is talking about the mind.
what you get what
see
he's
is
saying though?
Like, what you see is what you feel,
he's
right?
being literal. So he trying to say if you don't say exactly, then obviously you lost. But if he don't say exactly,
Nah, I'm saying
he still
just
has
from
the
listening to
truth.
the words that y'all are speaking, that y'all are lost. Go ahead.
See what I'm saying? Where is it?
Jeremiah
You're lost.
17 and 9. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it?
Who can know it?
I, the Lord, search the heart. I try the reins, even to give every man according to his ways and according to the fruits of his doings.
Hey brothers, man, I would love to talk to y'all all night, but out of love, I'm gonna leave y'all with Matthew 11, 28 through 30.
We
Matthew
good,
11,
brother.
28
We
through
good,
30.
brother. We good.
That right there.
We good.
That.
Y'all don't got it, bro. We don't want. We look. Y'all trying to give us something, and we have a
trying to give y'all nothing.
Listen,
trying to
we didn't
understand.
come to y'all. We didn't come. We're not brothers. We're not brothers because we're not in agreement.
Hey, it's man, hey,
We're not in agreement.
So,
Right.
so, let me ask you this.
Hey man, look, I got blood brothers that
not
don't
my
get
brother?
this. No, I got blood brothers that's not my brother. I got brothers that came out the same womb as me. No, we're not in Christ. We're not in Christ. We're not in Christ,
Why
brother.
you calling him
Go
Christ?
ahead.
He gave you the name.
So
Hey.
y'all not in here.
Hey,
Woo, not in him.
hey,
That's not Christ,
I got a
brother.
scripture for you, brother.
I call him Christ.
That's not Christ, brother.
That lets you know that I'm
That's why I came up here. That's why.
No, it
That's my
ain't.
family right here.
You came up here for this right
Hey,
here.
that's Christ.
That's
Hey,
why.
that's Christ.
This what you came up here for.
Now, that's Christ. That's Christ. That's
Hey,
what
man.
you call
Y'all
him.
claim y'all Christ,
Hey.
bro.
That's
Y'all
not
preaching
Christ, bro.
Christ, bro.
This,
But it's not.
this Christ right here, brother.
It's not Christ, bro.
That ain't no Christ. Where you see Christ at
Bro,
on
y'all
there?
got the real image. Real means true.
Hey,
That mean y'all
where's his
know.
name at on there, though?
Where's that?
He said that's the real image of who y'all call Jesus Christ.
You read it.
Can't be confused, bro.
That's so you will
gotta be
understand
true, you gotta be real.
what you
Mindset
don't
true,
have. Hey, get Romans 3. Get Romans 3, my
Real
shop.
quick, real quick.
Hey,
Where's his name at?
hey, we giving this to y'all and everyone like y'all kind. Romans 3. Go ahead, bring it out.
Hey, this Amos 3 and 3. It says, can two walk together except they be agreed? So, what the hell they talking about this unity? This like we all together.
We not brothers, brother.
brothers, man. We all together. Nah.
What's that thing up there?
Not in the mythological sense of what the world teaches. There's no place in the ground.
Can y'all read Matthew 11:28?
No, brother. You're not a teacher. You're not authorized to give us anything. That's why. So, if you don't like it, you can get in your car and stay curious.
Right.
Curious until the destruction.
Right.
Cause hey, we giving you the Lord is coming with fire.
Right.
You know heard that? The Lord coming with fire. Right. So he gonna bring the sword and he gonna lay the law down. He gonna at the end he gonna determine who's right and who's wrong.
Right.
We know what we got. We didn't come looking for y'all.
Right.
And all the ridicule that you saying you're getting, you've been up here for about 20 minutes.
Still calling him Christ.
So just like you came, brother, you can leave the same. We're not begging you to get this because we understand that everybody's not going to get it.
Come on, bro.
Like you said, you gotta humble down. You're not authorized. You're not a teacher. Get Romans.
I'm not saying.
We had to become fools first. You're not willing to become a fool because you're too proud.
Romans what?
We had to throw everything away that we was taught in that world doctrine, man. The Lord said, be not a friend of the world. So no, you are not my brother.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Romans 3.
Wait, hold on.
This Romans 3 and 3. For what if some did not believe? Should that unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect?
So if you don't believe, it doesn't matter. The Lord's word is still going to be the truth. It's still going to be his word. Whether you receive it the way the men that he set up is getting it to you or not. Go ahead.
It said the Most High forbid. Yeah, let the Most High be true.
Let the Most High be true. Let his name be true.
But every
Let his doctrine be true. 2 Timothy 2 and 15. Hold that right quick. As I've been wanting to get it to y'all. Get it. 2 Timothy 2 and 15.
Yep. The 2 Timothy 2 and 15. Study to show thyself approved.
Obviously, y'all don't study because it takes a lot of labor to understand these scriptures. It's obvious that y'all don't study. Go ahead.
Study to show thyself approved unto the Most High. And a workman that needed not to be ashamed.
A workman that needed not to be ashamed.
Rightfully
Rightfully,
the word of truth.
Dividing the word of truth, man. Y'all not rightfully dividing this word. When you go into dividing, it goes into dissecting, going into. You have to know the meaning of these scriptures, in and out.
You gotta know the meaning of the word.
Can I have one question? For real?
What's the question?
I mean, I ain't trying to.
Can you ask another question? Don't say
What's the
one.
question?
Go ahead.
If we two brothers, right, and we not of the truth, right, and y'all want us to come of the truth.
We don't, it's not what we want.
We don't care.
We don't,
It's on the
hey.
spirit, bro.
hey, I got a precept for that. I got a quick precept.
Go ahead, let him, Salaki, let him finish.
I just figured that, you know, we say he coming back. When he left, he told you to go make disciples.
What's his name?
So I felt like you should have been Yahweh.
There you go.
Alright, there you go. Should you be more inviting for brothers to come be with y'all instead of you're not supposed to be making disciples?
Nope. The Lord said, woe to the world because offenses must come.
Y'all not supposed to be making brothers.
Hey, this
Y'all not
Matthew
The word gonna
12 and
not
15.
Hold up, y'all not supposed to be fishers of men?
Yeah, we're supposed to be fishing of
Okay,
fish.
so that's what I just
But
said.
look,
That's what I just
the
said.
Lord looking for a certain type of fish.
Okay, but he
Hey,
said you the fish.
what kind of fish? Hold on,
He
hold
told
on,
all
hold
y'all
on,
to be
hold on,
fishers,
hold on,
right?
hold on, hold on.
Listen.
You supposed to be a fisher.
Bible shot. Watch this. Bible shot. The Lord is a fisher of men, right? What kind of fish?
Enlighten me, brother.
What kind
Keep
of
talking,
no, I'm
brother.
asking
Enlighten
you.
me.
What kind of
Enlighten
fish?
me.
What kind of fish?
I'm listening.
What kind of fish do you eat?
I'm listening.
What kind of fish do you eat?
You asking me
I'm asking you a question.
I'm listening.
You listening? What kind of fish do you
I'm
eat?
listening, brother.
What kind of fish do you eat?
Appreciate that.
All right, thank you. Now finish Romans 3. We ain't awestruck. We ain't awestruck. Come on, we good.
keep
We
going.
good. Y'all should have did that. Y'all should have did that a long time ago. Go ahead.
Y'all don't see us again.
It
Go
said
ahead.
the Most High forbid. Yeah, let the Most High be true.
Ain't no why you talking about violence? What the violence?
We got the Bible, bro.
They got the Bible.
Hey, you ain't gonna get the sword.
Yeah, it's all right there in the back of the window.
Wow.
They said no violence. Where's the violence?
He got the Bible in his car.
Nah, he said, y'all gonna see us again.
Hey, call Lord, your hour by ship, y'all shot, man.
Come on, man.
For another episode. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, I let you know why the Lord gonna do what he gonna do, man.
Yeah.
Jake proud as hell and want to tell you something, asking dumbass questions. Then when you ask him a question, Jake that's when you want to be humble. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Hey, the Lord gonna destroy a lot of our people,
Yeah,
man.
he
Hey,
talk,
confusion, man.
yeah, he talking about brothers. That what I said be old. I was trying to say in the spiritual way, you know, to keep the edification.
I knew what you
going.
were saying. I knew what you were
But
saying.
he gonna say a house divided, how that house stand.
You gotta ignore them.
But come on, you talking about being
You
brothers?
gotta ignore them.
But
You gotta ignore them. The Lord building us. See, we don't understand the Lord building us up, man. We finna get a lot of that. We finna get a lot of that. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I had to get. That's why I
Brothers just on, they don't understand. They think it ain't order because we on fire, brother, ready to
Yeah, the fire.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Man,
But
Yeah.
brothers speaking, brothers in unison. We in order because we all in one mind. We ain't teaching different doctrines.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just running on to get the point here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
come on, yeah, come.
Hey, and it don't matter how eloquently and orchestrated you do it. Hey, if it's not meant for you to get it, you not gonna get it, man. All right, we not out here to appease men, man.
that's right, bro.
We not out here for that. What he gonna say? Oh, he said something. He said something, man. He said, what he say?
Man,
I can't remember. He said something, boy. It was hilarious. He was like,
I had to get it right on Christ, though. Like, this Christ. You know what I mean? You talking about,
hey, the funny part about it is like I peeped their spirit. I was just sitting back judging the judges all.
wow, we justified in what we teaching. You have no justification in what you teaching.
Come.
Then you're not a teacher.
Exactly.
It's obvious. It's obvious. You don't even know the doctrine that you are in.
exactly. Cause look,
I had to sit there. Salah, go ahead.
we broke down the prelude for him, and he's still on Christ and Jesus.
Broke down how long English.
Exactly. I'm like, did you receive him? Yeah. Like, you did
Man,
not
we ain't dealing with everybody, man. We dealing with the elect, man.
right.
That's that fish, man.
That's
You
right.
can't
That's
understand
And
it.
I was saying that because I was trying to see what fish he literally eat. I was waiting on him to say catfish. You know, I was saying Jake up because if Jake don't know, that's how you supposed to teach.
right.
Matter of fact, brother, get Isaiah 28, where it talk about with stammering lips and another tongue shall he speak to the people. Because I said we're not trying to ridicule you. We're not deliberately ridiculing you.
Yeah.
The word is ridiculing you.
That's what they ain't like, because we coming out the scriptures instead of our own hearts. Right?
Yeah, we ain't dealing with our emotions or our opinions.
See,
Scriptures.
they were offended, but they weren't little ones. They weren't the Lord's elect, man. Because if they were the Lord's elect, it would have snapped just like that, man.
That would have been humble.
They would have been humble.
down. Yep.
Listen,
Because a little one, a child is humble. You have to become, that's how you become born again. You have to become like a newborn child, man. In the mind.
what I said.
The heart.
Your heart.
Your innermost man.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get to him. I'm like, you see what you feel. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
my eyes, that's your heart.
Hey, real quick, can I bring this up?
Go ahead, Bobby.
Cause we were talking about brothers. Let's see what the Lord said. This Matthew 12:49. And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciple and said, "Behold, my mother."
Start up too.
Who is the Star Wars ask who is my mother?
Yeah, you gotta start up.
Hey, cub, brother. This word beautiful.
It's
man.
beautiful, man.
It's beautiful,
Because everybody ain't our brothers, man.
Nope.
You know?
Yeah, you bring that.
All Israel not of Israel,
All
man.
Israel, not of Israel.
This Matthew 12:46, while he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brother went stood without, desiring to speak with him.
Right, so they was like his mother and his brother like on the sideline. All right, like hey, get the house shot. Tell you how shot come up.
Yeah.
Tell you how shot from
Yeah. It said, verse 47. Then one said unto him, behold, that mother and that brother will stand without, desiring to speak with thee.
Right, so you had one of the prophets, all right, telling Jesus, which is how shot. Hey, your mother wants you. Your brother, they want to speak to you on the side.
Your sister wants you. Your family want to talk to you, you know? Let's see what the Lord said. It said, but he answered and said unto him that told him, who is my mother and who are my brethren?
Right.
Question. And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, behold, my mother and my brethren, for whosoever should do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother, man.
He was clearly not doing the will, correct? So when he asked, you're not my brother. Everybody that come up here just because we got the same skin complexion, is no, you're not my brother. This brother don't got our same skin complexion.
It's funny because he went down the row and asked that. Once he got to me, he was real hesitant. He was like,
Hey, this.
what do you think?
Hey, this is a spiritual thing, man. The Lord ain't dealing with everybody. The Lord coming back to destroy 2,000 of his own people, man. The Lord getting small numbers, man. The Lord not for everybody, man.
That's right,
You know?
Right.
Plain.
It's plain and simple, man.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 28:10. For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept.
Precepts are orders. All right? This is a book of order. And in order to get the understanding of this book, you got to read it in the order that the Lord set up. Otherwise, you don't get it. All right? Plain as that. Go ahead.
Line upon line upon line, here a little and there a little.
Hey, he said you got to read it line upon line, line upon line. A little bit in Isaiah, a little bit in Matthew, a little bit in Ezra's. That's how you read it.
Hey, study to show you that self-approved,
Go through
man.
this book and you do this, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Deuteronomy, you're going to be lost. It wasn't set up to read like that. And that's how the scholars in this world read the book and they try to study it and they lost. And they the gods of this world, they got the power, so our people by default follow them. As we read earlier, for the leaders of this people cause them to err, man. You gotta come out of them churches, man. And them theological seminaries, man. God ain't letting everybody study him, man.
It's a secret, man.
That's why the spirit on GMS to close them doors, man.
Right.
Verse 11. For with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to this people.
For with stammering lips, these words gonna beat the hell out of you, man.
What the scripture say?
Literally, these words gonna beat the hell out of you. Because hell is talking about death, man. Sin is the wages of death, man. These words is gonna beat it out of you, man. Whether you like it or not, man.
God, man. Hebrews 4:12, man.
Yeah, my word, hey, he said my word is like a two-edged sword, man.
Yup. Hey, what it say? Isaiah 58:1. Cry aloud, speak, spare not, man. You know?
All right, this Amos 3:3. It says, can two walk together except they be agreed?
Right. So he coming up here asking, hey, brother.
Yeah, we all brothers.
We all brothers, no, man. We ain't not on the same page. We don't agree with the same thing. You know?
That's why he couldn't get it. That's why I was trying to beat Christ out on then. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to beat Christ out on because he called you have a sacrifice. Nah, man, this Christ right here, man. You know, this not biblical. This biblical. This is biblical. That image not even biblical. So I'm trying to beat it out of him, but hey, he's stuck, man.
I got a cool.
Our people, let's say John 4, it said John 4, our people worship, ye know not what, ye worship, ye know not what.
Yeah.
We know what we worship.
Right.
Yeah. Salvation is of the Jews.
God. This Luke 12:51. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth, I tell you nay, but where the division?
Right. And the division is going to the doctrine, man.
Yeah.
All right, because you got to think about it. If you believe in Jesus, and here it is, your mom, she believes. I put it this way: you believe in Yahweh Shai, your mom believes in Jesus. That's a division. Because you going according to the doctrine, she going according to the ways of the world. Right. But she been taught in church. That's division, man. And he said that.
Yeah, he said, but where I come to give division, you know.
Right.
He said, for from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house, divided 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. The father should be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law.
Right. Why?
That's how you know the name isn't Jesus. Because when you mention Jesus, everybody wants to come together.
Yeah,
Right.
everybody.
And when you say Yahweh Shai, that's what.
Yeah, that's what. Wait a minute. Yeah, wait a minute
So
now.
the doctrine was divide the people, man. The true doctrine and the doctrine of this world, man. A lot of people can't get it. Because, like you said, brother, it ain't meant for everybody to get it.
Nah, it ain't, brother.
Yahweh Shai cause problems, man.
Right.
But Jesus and everybody come together. You got Edomites, you know what I'm saying? You got everybody.
Chinese, Moabites, everybody. But hey, what is St. John 17? I pray for them, not for the world, man. The Lord is not for everybody, man. Cut that shit, man.
Hey, in the simplest way we could have put it for him to understand that you have to know the language. I did it for him. It wasn't me, it was the spirit that made me say, man, look, let me put it like this. If you was trying to get at a beautiful woman from another country, and she spoke her language and you spoke yours, how you gonna get to know her? You gotta. I mean, you might not have to get fluent in her language, but you gonna have to know some konnichiwa.
Yeah, he ran away from that question.
He wanted us to be political.
Yeah, he ran away from that one.
Man, he a fucking nigga, man.
That's why the brother said he was playing
Yeah,
gymnastics.
he ran away from that one.
But then I had to bring it back on him. I said that woman is the Lord, man. Then he gonna be like, oh, I don't understand now. I'm like, come on, man.
Hey,
Man,
man.
let's do the first time. He gave you a good knowledge on it, man.
Simple.
Yeah, broke it down simple for him.
And some of the parables that the Lord spoke in was simple, and some of them was complex, man.
Yeah.
But he that's just how the Lord get down, man.
He don't realize that the Lord don't deal with everybody, man.
Hey, like you always say, bro, you know, the people trying to put the Lord in the box. Yeah, put the Lord in the box, the Lord in.
Christ, brother. These brothers in Christ. You need to go find IUIC.
I think I'm like the brother. I think he was IUIC.
Man, hey, I peeped him when he first came up, man.
They were IUIC.
It's the second time they done tried that too.
They look like they got an IUIC.
Yeah, I peeped the spirit, man.
They look like they
long hair.
That's the second time, man.
And it's the spirit in us, man.
Yeah, how you gonna debate and then you leave your sword in the back of your car, man?
Yeah, that's what he pointed at. He
You know what
pointed
I'm
at when
saying?
he left.
Oh, we ain't coming in violence. Where you get that from?
Where was the violence?
Where was the violence?
You know what the violence? You got spiritually murdered.
Yeah, you just got cut.
You got spiritually killed.
Everybody
Man.
sliced his
Violence.
At least one
You guys
time.
killed spiritually, man.
Hey, they got that from that big ass march they did with them 800 folks coming out. We was marching to stop the violence.
Stop the violence.
Come on, man.
Stop the violence, man.
But they show you how backwards they is, because when they was doing that marching, they was talking about it's wartime. You marching, your march is to stop violence. But your message that you're chanting is, what time is it? Wartime. How you go to war without violence?
Right.
Explain that one to me. Can anybody explain to me how you go to war without violence?
Hey,
you go spiritually in the scriptures, yeah.
Right.
Hey, what's
Hey, we hasten to the day when the physical war that the Lord comes with comes to earth, man.
Con?
You know?
Con.
But we doing it right now with the scriptures.
Hey, what's the name of the lesson? Destruction of Babylon. The Lord bringing violence, man.
Lord bringing violence.
That's right.
The Lord said he would have war against Amalek from generation to generation. Is that not violence?
Violence, huh?
Hey, the Lord bringing violence, man. The Lord bringing death, destruction, famine. You know, thus said the scriptures, man.
Hey,
Right.
this thing we in, man. You gotta have fun with it. It's fun, but it ain't funny.
Nah.
We laughing at you like it's a saying in the world. It's a difference when you know somebody laughing with you and they laughing at you.
Yeah, we laughing at him. Hey, and that's what he was feeling, bro. He was feeling like we was mocking, or we was, you know what I'm saying, talking. He was cutting, man.
Like,
The scriptures is cutting you, bro.
What you mean, watch?
Yeah. Hey, what you mean by that?
He had that little feminine.
Yeah.
That little feminine vibration.
Man up, man.
You got a fucking long hair, man.
Hey.
Like a
Yeah,
woman
long
anyway.
hair
That's
like
a
a female.
that's Shane. That's a scripture on that Corinthians.
Offended
Man.
by words.
Yeah, you gonna say I wanna talk to you. We're just trying to have one-on-one battle.
I'm gonna talk to you.
The brother spoke with authority. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
They got him straight, and he ain't like that.
Right.
But he couldn't really get cornered. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a spiritual battle we in. But he wanted to get a little corner. That's why I want to see the different one on one.
Yeah, man.
I'm telling
The
you, man,
brother
listen,
just told him
man.
straight up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You being offended, you being offended over words, man.
Being proud.
Yeah, being proud. Just listen, man.
What they gonna talk to?
Yeah, let me talk to him.
Hey, brother, got scripture?
I got one going into that pride real quick.
Okay, cut.
This Proverbs 16 and 18, it said, pride goeth before destruction and a haughty spirit before a fall.
Yep, but this one thing about it though, you know, this like the second time I see them popped up.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So really, yeah, it's just a test.
Yeah.
just test.
You know what I'm saying? We have to, make sure we stay on our game.
Right.
And then when this coming up,
Done.
you know, this second time they done pulled that move.
Yeah, you can tell he coming with confusion because if you really trying to get edified or you really coming in the right spirit and you got your Bible sitting there and you see us with Bible,
No. First thing he said, I'm curious.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, man.
And another thing
I got
too,
that word curious. Go ahead, get your point. I
I
got
was
that
going
word
to say,
curious.
the other thing too is there's two brothers already with Bibles in their hands taking notes. They're
Yeah.
showing how you
Right.
He got examples, man.
They had examples to conduct yourself
Right,
when you
bro.
come up here.
Right.
And what they do, they wanted to cut the line and start trying to professing their own glory, man.
Yup. That's right,
How you see through, man?
Spirit.
Yeah, finished.
I got that word curious. And I got scripture. Alright, curious, spirit work of the day, brothers. Hey, curious, mid 14th century, subtitle. It's from Edom Salaki. This is edomonline.com, online etymology dictionary. Curious, adjective. Mid 14th century, subtle, sophisticated, eager to know, inquisitive, desirous of seeing. Okay? Desirous of seeing. It says, wrought with or requiring care. So they didn't care about the edification that we was giving them. They was taking the edification that we was giving them. You know what they was doing?
Yup.
I thought, man.
One in after the other.
Yup.
But learn this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But get this, receive this. No, we teachers, bro.
I see why the Lord said, giving out your pills before swine, man.
Yeah. And see, they came up in that subtile spirit. Because I said, we know the doctrine y'all coming from.
Yeah.
But then, y'all ain't been speaking to us for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
How you know? Then he came out, we brothers in Christ.
Yeah, you got proud.
But you gotta remember,
Pride came out.
he was by himself. He pulled up by himself. Right now. I was looking at him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what's up? He kept on looking, but he ain't had the other dude with him.
No, the other was driving.
He came back around. He came back around.
I'm
There was
curious.
other dudes in the car.
Yeah.
The
That's when they parked and got out.
Oh, for real?
I watched the whole thing. Yeah, watched the whole thing.
That's how you I see, bro.
That's how you I see.
That's how you I see.
He must thought I wasn't looking. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
I saw the whole thing.
I know you.
Hey, if they don't repent, hey, the Lord gonna kill them, man.
Yeah, they ain't gonna repent, bro. You seen that spirit on
Yeah, they got a proud spirit. And the Lord hate proud,
That's
man.
why I was telling them about this gospel is set up to offend. You gotta understand, we was all offended when
Yeah,
we heard
come on,
this,
man.
but we was humble, like, cause you gonna get offended when you hear the knowledge that you got ain't the real knowledge.
There you go. Look,
You gonna get offended when you hear, they can go down the street. No. Hold on. I got the scripture for this curious. I got the scripture for this.
The definition of it?
Yeah, that was it. That was it. All right, so this Sirach 5 and 11. It says, "Be steadfast in thy understanding, and let thy word be the same.
Right.
Be swift to hear, and let thy life be sincere, and with patience give answer." Verse 12. If thou hast understanding, answer thy neighbor. If not, lay thy hand upon thy mouth.
Man, yep. They ain't have no understanding. That was clear.
And when you first came up here, we had to educate you on Jesus,
Yep.
the English, the Hebrew, and it was clear that you didn't know. You came up here asking us questions. So that's clear that you don't know.
But he only said that once.
He said it one time.
Hey, it was just the spirit that made him say it.
And then I'm like, yeah, good answer. That's how you, cause I was like, yeah, see, he gave a good answer right there. He didn't know.
I don't know. That's okay to say that. This Proverbs 16 and 19. Better is it to be of a humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud.
Yep.
You know? So yeah, you gotta have that humble spirit, man. The spirit they was coming in. That's why you was able to peep it so quick.
Yeah.
Man,
We
was able to peep. Hey, we see what spirit you in, man. What you talking about? It don't take an hour to figure out, man, you coming in the wrong spirit. We ain't gotta go back and forth with you. How you know what spirit? How you know what?
I was gonna visit him up the block. But I didn't know, like, hey, we did the application.
Right.
I really be wanting to keep that on the street.
Come on, I got a quick one.
That's all it is. You just gotta use guys like this. You know, if the spirit allow it for edification, you know, for the elect, man.
Because you know, sometimes you
don't feel like dealing. You don't even feel like dealing with it.
Jake gonna get it, man.
Yeah,
But the spirit had already had it jumping anyway. Because really, the spirit's still on point of what the topic is. This is why America gonna be destroyed right here, man.
Wow, man.
You know,
They say-
because the majority of these people are not kingdom-minded, man. The majority of these people don't have the judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to bring forth his will on the earth. So everybody that doesn't have it by default must and will be destroyed, man.
I got one.
I got
Go ahead, bro.
He might jump and let it jump, but I got one.
I
Fire.
just read. Okay, come.
It's just off his precept pad.
Talking about hold our hand on their mouth. Okay.
Yeah, I had one go in there too, though.
This Ecclesiastes 32 and 8. Let thy speech be short, comprehending much in 3 words. But as one that knoweth, and yet holdeth his tongue. And if thou be among great men, make not thyself equal with them. And when ancient men are in place, use not many words.
That's order. Now we're not calling ourselves great men as in the sense of elders,
Right.
but clearly we have a higher measurement than those that came up because they didn't understand.
Right.
Y'all don't get it, man. So y'all need to be quiet. That's just like when we are above men in this truth, the apostles and elders, we do less talking. See, this is our platform here to speak on.
Right,
When we go down to Mississippi and we get with those elders, unless they give us the floor, we don't just come up trying to run the show.
Right, exactly.
When we go around brothers that's been in this faith longer than us, we tone it down. Listen.
Yep.
A wise man discerneth both time and judgment. time of knowing when to speak and when to shut the hell up.
God.
He was doing the opposite. Even when he was asking the question, he'd draw it out and try to sound really deep. It's like, man, just ask your question.
Yeah. But then when the brother tried to answer the questions, talking about, nah, you going too far. You going too far.
He was getting offended.
the fuck,
Easily
man?
offended. Yeah, because see the brother speaking loudly, you know, he took that as aggression. Hey, hold on.
Hey, I'm working on that. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Nah, hell nah, man.
Gotta man up, man.
Yeah.
Get some testing.
Not how you did it though. He said, hey, I got to talk. I want to talk with you.
Yeah, why you want to come with me? He ain't say nothing to the brother though. You know what I'm saying? You want to try me? I want to talk to you.
Hey, our man becoming feminine, man.
Feminine.
Our man becoming feminine, man.
We read that in Jeremiah.
Out here, though, I come your enemies because I told you the truth.
Right.
Told him the truth, man.
Wow, man. You people spirit, man.
Wow.
Hey, this Proverbs 16:18. It said pride go before destruction and a haughty spirit before a fall, man.
The strangeness of our salvation.
That's beautiful. That's what's gonna happen, man. Hey, that nigga gonna fall, man, hard. You walking around here with long ass dreadlocks to your back. You know what I'm saying? But you believe in the scriptures.
Yeah.
Right?
What you believe in the
Matter of fact, it
scriptures,
say
man?
that does not nature itself.
Teach them.
It's in Corinthians, bro. Know where it's at?
Hey, I got it.
It's in 11.
But that was the easy way to attack.
Right.
I was like, oh, we ain't even gotta get that. We ain't even gotta go there. And like you like how we know? You got dreadlocks, nigga. We ain't even have to go there though. I was like, that's why that's neither here nor there. We ain't even gotta go there.
You want me to get it, bro?
Yeah, get it, Baba Kushah.
This 1 Corinthians 11 and 14.
Baba Kushah, before he finished that, look up this scripture in the etymology. I want you to get the word nature. What is it? 1 Corinthians 11 and 14?
1 Corinthians 11 and 14.
Okay, you can go ahead, brother.
All right, 1 Corinthians 11 and 14.
In the blue letter.
Do not even nature itself teach you that if a man have long hair, it is a shame unto him? But if a woman have long hair, it is a glory to her. For her hair is given for her a covering.
Right, because the long hair is the glory of a woman. And when you look at nature, all right, if you see somebody with long hair, okay, from the back, from a distance, you're gonna assume it's a woman.
Yeah, that shit confusing.
And I've seen plenty of times a man with long hair, and I said, damn, I thought that was a woman.
Right.
Hey, that's a shame, man.
Shame.
That's a shame. Because the glory of a woman is long hair, not the man. That's how you know men ain't supposed to have these long ass dreadlocks down their back. Yep. Now we got that word nature, and we're gonna prove that you're not supposed to have long dreadlocks down your back.
Hey, that's why you see women with the long weave in their hair.
Yeah.
Because the hair represent their beauty.
Yep. Yep.
Alright, this is the word nature. It's Strong's G 5449 physis or physis. It says nature, the nature of things, the force, laws, order of nature.
That's it.
Laws.
Hey, we just
Laws,
The force, laws.
as opposed to what is monstrous, abnormal, perverse.
Okay, so to have, for a man to have long hair is a perverse thing, man. Men not supposed to have long hair. That's the glory of a woman, man.
Right.
All right? There's laws written of how men are supposed to conduct themselves, and there's laws written for how women are to conduct themselves. Women are not supposed to wear pants.
Yep.
You got all these women walking around here with jeans on with a zipper. What they pulling out? That zipper there for a reason. Now, when a woman go to use the restroom, she got to unbutton her pants and do all of that. You know, I hate to be all, but this is real. Because if you had the dress on like you're supposed to, it take half the time. You be in and out like you're supposed to. You're supposed to be covered. The woman's supposed to be modest. Timothy. Yep.
This is Ezekiel 44 and 20. Peter said they shaved their head, nor something their locks to grow long. That shall only hold their head.
Yeah. You're supposed to pull your head, man. As a matter of fact, we had laws where if your hair, once your hair got too long, you're supposed to hold it. Yeah, you're supposed to cut it down. You're supposed to be letting your hair get all long and stuff like that. You know, if you getting braids, you know, you ain't supposed to let your braids get so long where they hanging all down your back, man. You know, that's not for a man, man. You know. Yep.
I remember back in the day before gay marriage was legalized out of fucking nowhere. But I remember as a kid, if you had long hair, people would just assume you're gay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, and what's the first thing a trans, like a cross-dressing man or a transgender man, what he gonna do? He gonna get some long ass hair. Because he's trying to cover up his neck, all that. So he's trying to look feminine. What makes a woman feel her femininity is her hair, man. That long hair. That's part of it. The way she dressed, the way she acts. You gotta think about it. They cut their hair. Yep, the first. Yep. Hey, beautiful point. Beautiful. The first thing a stud do, homosexual woman do when she's trying to be like a man is cut her hair off.
What the scriptures just say, going against the law.
Going against the law. Nature.
So that's unnatural, man.
Yep. Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, so with that, man, all you brothers
Let him get back. We can come.
Okay, it says, and it shall come to pass in all the land, saith the Lord, two parts therein shall be cut off and die.
Right, see, it said, read that again, bro. Read that again from the top.
All right. This is Zechariah 13 and 8. It says, and it shall come to pass that in all the land.
In all the lands, why? Because we were scattered. All right, the Israelites were scattered on all four corners of the earth. That's why it's saying all the lands, man. Right. Because the Lord gonna gather the elect back throughout the four corners of the earth, man. That's why it's gonna be in all the lands. Go ahead,
It says, saith the Lord, two parts therein shall be cut off and die.
And we know that represents, majority of Israel.
Right.
All right. Majority.
Yep. 66.6, man.
Yep.
Our people gonna be cut off. It says, but the third shall be left therein.
And the third represents the elect, and 1/3 of the nation of Israel, man.
Right.
All right. That's gonna be left therein, man. Meaning, they're the people they're gonna have the salvation. All right. It's from the foundation of the earth, man. Who the Lord chose, man. All right. Go ahead,
And I will bring the third part through the fire,
right,
and will refine them as silver is refined.
That fire go through the trials and tribulation, man. All right, because he said he's gonna refine his gold trial, man. All right, and the silver. All right, in order to try gold, put it in the fire and test it. You never
Melted down.
Melted down, man, within the fire. You beat it, you know what I'm saying? You train it right. So that's the meaning of the Lord going through the same thing, man.
Right. And refine.
Yep, right here.
It says, and we'll try them as gold is tried.
Right, and the Lord is trying us, man. All right? And that's not just when we out here on the highways and the hedges. It's different level names when you don't even know his name.
Yeah, you calling on a Greek name.
Right, you calling him Christ.
Yeah, Christ, man.
How can you hide him? That's why I kept on trying to beat Christ out of him.
Yeah.
So he left. What's the Lord's name? I was shouting like, all right, there you go.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that Jesus Christ name gonna bring a lot of death.
Yep, that's right. Yep, that's right.
Yep, like that. And she calling on the right one.
Ain't no hope for her, guys. She calling on the right one. She better hope she is like.
Yeah, she got rid.
Hey, they just let you know Malachi 1:14, his name is Jeff among the heathen. You got this brother, I want to say brother Salaki. You got him, you telling him the name, but he still call on Christ, man. So he a heathen, man. He considered a heathen, man. You not calling on the true name Yahweh Shai, you is a heathen, man. You know?
Shalom, shalom.
You ain't have to record, man.
Hey,
Good. It's for the condemn. Hey, we condemn, bro.
hey,
That's all.
It's all good. I'm gonna let it get to it, bro.
yeah, hey, but that's the same. See, they understand the thing about growth. With us brothers up here, we ain't that far apart. So what we see, and all you brothers that's in our camp, you know, me and the Bach, and then Zahab, and then Yakanan, we see growth in ourselves by looking at y'all, man. Cause that same spirit in you, I used to have that spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like now we growing in this thing to where we understand the dealing. You know what I'm saying? We understand when people.
Hey, we be calling them out like,
Yeah.
we'll still deal with them, but we call them out soon they walk up.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, I know what he about.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, he about this, he about that. Hey, the spirit reveal it.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah. That's why we have to keep being studious. You know, keep on learning, studying, reading. You know, praying, fasting. All that's the formula to getting this knowledge and this wisdom, man. And it said wisdom bringeth the kingdom, man. And we desire the kingdom of righteousness to be established on earth, man.
Yeah.
Where ain't no faggots walking around and homosexual Jewish priests biting off penises, sucking blood out of little babies' penises, man.
Right.
Come on, man.
It's fucking confusion, man.
Right.
Hey, but that's right. Cause hey, the Lord gonna come back, and 2/3 of our people is who he gonna start with.
Right.
He gonna start with the house of Israel first, man.
Rightfully so.
Them that know.
Yep.
Them that know, man.
It says, they shall call on my name and I will hear them.
Right.
Hey, and you know why he gonna start with Israel first? Because his spirit of righteousness is in Israel. He want them. The Lord want them spirits back first. Israel my first. They coming back to me first. You know what I'm saying? So he gotta take you wicked niggas of our nation out first, man. So hey, you better get right, man.
Right.
The kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. If you hearing this word and you receiving this word, man, and you not out here, you know, even though the gates are closed to joining, hey, but that don't mean you can't come out here and still make yourself useful, man, and receive this word, man. You know? Because now, what you're going to have sincere brothers, even though the doors is closed and so far coming into the congregation of Great Millstone, that don't mean you can't still be a part of the Lord's elect. You know? You can come out here and get the word. Hey, and maybe the doors are open again, maybe they won't. But GMS ain't saving you anyway.
Right.
So that's what, if any of you niggas out there offended, I hate to call you niggas, but if you are offended, you are a nigga, man. You're not supposed to be getting offended, man. But,
All right. It says, you want me to finish it, bro?
yeah, finish it.
Okay. It says, I will say it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power.
The Lord is our power, man. Yahweh Shai is our power, man. Not Jesus Christ.
That's right.
All right?
And we ain't even getting to it to break the Lord down to him. Cause they kept on jumping.
Yeah. And the Lord, but you know why we didn't get into it? Because they was reprobates. So we was getting into what we was getting into for the brothers that's on the other side of this camera, listening in sincerity and in truth, man. You know? But they went, it really wasn't for them. It was for them to be condemned by, and for the righteous to receive mercy and grace, man. But did that 1 John 4 start at the top, 1 through 6. We're in on that. Hey, it's a beautiful thing, man. We living in beautiful times where the Lord finna crank this thing up, man.
Right, bro.
You finna see this the year of Karagma. You finna see, some prophecies turning over, man.
1 John 4. Yeah. It said read through.
Hey, Jeremiah 11, that whole chapter, man, gonna come and play, man. Everybody call on Christ. Hey, Christ, hey, man, y'all through, man.
Start at 4.
Y'all through.
All right. This 1 John
You got it.
4 and 1, it says, Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of the Most High, because many false prophets are gone out into the world.
Right, and that's the same, and that's what he was trying to do when he came up. But as us being men of the Lord prophets, like, we tried the spirit. You know, even though we seen it, but we still had to test it.
Yeah.
You know, because our spirit could be wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we just tested it according to the scripture. But one thing about it, when we was coming out the scripture, they was being cut.
Yeah.
Because they thought we was just gonna talk to them regular. That's what they wanted. They wanted a regular conversation. Right. They wanted a corner conversation without the scripture being involved, man.
Right.
But hey, we didn't do that. We kept it with the order as we been taught to come out with the precepts, man.
Right.
The scripture do the talking.
Right. It says, Hereby know ye the spirit of the Most High. Every spirit that confess that Yahweh Shai Mashiach is come in the flesh is of the Most High.
That's right. And he didn't say Christ, man. He said Yahweh Shai, man.
Right.
You know? Because, hold on, Slack, because when you believe on Christ, and they're going into, you believe on the virgin birth, you know what I'm saying? You believe in the Trinity doctrine, when you believe in Christ, man. All right, because when you believe in Yahweh Shai, hey, all that go out the window, man. You learn the truth about Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah. Hey, you believe in that image, man, of Christ. All right, you believe in Caesar, man, with that long hair, man. You know, that's what you believe in.
Ain't that what the first thing I said?
Yeah, that's what you see.
know what I'm saying?
When you praying to Jesus Christ, man,
That's what you see.
That's on your mind, man. You know, you thinking of him. It says, and every spirit that confesses not that Yahweh Shai Mashiach is come in the flesh is not of the Most High.
Right, and that's what he didn't get. Because he was like, so I don't call on Christ's real name, he's not going to sell me. No.
Exactly. That's
No, he's
exactly
not.
what we're telling you.
I couldn't even get to him saying, if I call you John, how many times you going to let me call you John?
Right.
Before you get mad and tell me your real name.
Tell me your
You know
real
what I'm
name.
saying?
That ain't my name, man. Hey, matter of fact, you gonna get mad after so long. Hey, man, why the fuck you keep calling me this, man? That ain't my name.
So how much you think the Lord,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Right. It says, and this is the spirit of Antichrist.
Right, that verse into the truth, man. All right?
Wherefore ye have heard that it shall come, and even now already it is in the world.
Right? It's already here, man.
You are of the Most High little children, and have overcome them, because greater is He that is in you than he that is in the world.
Right, it's the spirit.
Right.
It's the spirit that dwells within us, man. That's why I say you are now of the world. Alright? You got now of this world, man. We are totally different, bro. You can see that. That's why they want to come up and really just call for free.
Right.
You know, because they see the Lord living with us out there. You know? Just like say, what Satan do, he come and try to divide, man. Divide and conquer.
It says, they are of the world, therefore speak they of the world.
Right, and that's what they was coming with, the philosophy of this world. They were coming with the scriptures, all right? If they would come with the scripture, they would knew the Lord's name was Yahweh Shai, man. If they was brother of Christ. You know? So they coming
Brother, this worldly perspective, man. No, man, you gotta come with the spirit, man. The spirit of truth, man. Go ahead,
It
Al.
says, and the way all good.
Hey, you get it.
You ain't got your house shot? Wait a minute. Where it say Jesus. All the scriptures I read said Jesus.
It's
Hey,
a
where you
mystery,
getting that
man.
from?
It's a what? It's a mystery, man.
Hey, we broke it down.
Broke it down.
You ain't gonna get it, man.
If you can't get it, we move on.
If you call on Yeshua, people will understand that. But when you say Yahushua, that's crazy. That's how you know this is the truth.
Yep, that's right, bro.
This
That's how you know.
name was given by the world. He saw him himself. Look at, he made the words up, man. That's why the word is simple. Because he in the power. It's his world. This is his world, man. So they gonna accept anything they daddy say. You know? But it's our job to come out here and break the strongholds, man. Whether they heard or not.
Come.
You know,
Right, bro.
we can't give two fucks about it, man. We
right.
gotta do what we got. Hey, the Lord gave us a job to do. The Lord gave us a job to do. We gotta do it, man.
Yep. Now, why the hell would we give a damn about another nigga that can't get it? And we trying to gain salvation for ourselves, man. We don't know if we gonna make it, man. We
Yeah.
part of the elect, you know?
And then the brother had made a good point. He said, bro, I got brothers don't even get this.
Yeah, I got brothers, man.
Hey, we out here.
I got brothers, man.
Don't get this.
We're worried about ourselves, man. You know, trying to gain salvation for yourself, man.
Yeah.
Yo, we just, hey, Lord said, come out and preach this doctrine, push the truth, man.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't say for everybody, you know, just fish for the elect, man.
Everybody,
It's for the elect.
That's why he ran from that question about who we fishing for. What kind of fish you eat? Jake humbled up here. You tell me. Go ahead with your point.
Yeah.
He didn't want to catch this, nigga.
Because
You know what you eat.
through the spirit, he really had been getting convicted and he had been getting set up the whole time he was up here. That's why he was compelled. That's why they was compelled to stay there. Cause like they really could have been left.
Yeah.
But the whole time they just standing there, constantly getting destroyed, getting chopped down. So maybe, you know, the spirit will have their minds. Maybe, you know. But as we see right now, they ain't got it.
They try to, yo, I think they were trying to overthrow us or some shit, man. They playing fucking games, man.
Bro.
Yeah.
They tried to supplant us.
Hey, like, what part did that say? How the robbers gonna rob the robber?
Yeah. Come on, we're trying to be all slick. Talking about you curious.
Look, then I peep Jake too. Watch this. He's steady throwing out them bullshit questions. Nah, man, you cutting your own self.
Yeah, man, that's all, man.
It say, answer not a fool according to his folly,
Right.
lest thou become like him.
Yep.
Answer a fool according to his folly, if he be wise in his own deceit, man. So he was wise in his own deceit. So that's why we was rightfully dealing with them in the spirit, and they was wise in their own deceit.
Yeah. Because they probably knew their own doctrine.
They did.
They don't know their own
They didn't know
doctrine.
their own
He
doctrine.
didn't have a doctrine. He didn't come with nothing.
No, what I'm saying is
I know what you're saying,
wise in their own deceits.
Oh, yeah.
They knew what their agenda was backwards and forwards.
Yeah, they did.
But it wasn't going to come to fruition because we're not going to play into their agenda.
Right.
We're sticking with the scriptures, man.
Yep.
We're not going off of how we feel or how you feel.
Yeah.
We're not letting anything dictate the true righteous judgment.
We ain't debating, man.
Hey, y'all remember on Anaconda when the poacher it was hunting the snakes, the first Anaconda,
Yeah, I remember.
when he told him, he got in front of the camera, I know what I know. You can accept it or reject it. Drop me off at the next stop. I know what I know.
Yeah.
We know what we know, man.
Right.
We ain't gonna buy into what you know because we know what you know ain't it.
That's right, bro.
We know what you know.
That's what really get them. We don't buy into it. So they gonna really frustrate them.
Yeah.
Man, I thought I was gonna get them to see what I see.
Yeah.
We ain't seeing what you see, man. We gotta see what we see, cause it's the truth.
Cause we ain't brothers, man. He said my sheep hear my voice. Hey, come on, man. It's all about the elect, man. It's all about the
All
elect.
right. This 1 John 4 and 6. It says, "We are of the Most High. He that knoweth the Most High heareth us."
He that knows the Most High heareth us.
Man.
Hey, cause what? It's not us speaking.
See, I asked him what the first commandment was. I was setting them up. That was that's simple though.
Simple.
But you will be surprised how many people do not know the first commandment. The first commandment is to hear. Hear. That's the first part, which is more. It's more into it. But the first part of it is hear. That's a commandment. That ain't, you know.
It says, he that hereby know we the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. Yep, that's it.
Yeah, man.
All right, this 1 John 4 and 6. It says, we are of the Most High. He that knoweth the Most High heareth us.
Right, because it's not us that's speaking, it's what? Yahweh Shai speaking within us, man.
Right.
So they can't even see. That's why I'm trying to come to beat that Christ out of them. Come, hey, get the name. You know, where's name at? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to beat out him, but at the whole time he wasn't receiving it because he kept on going back to Christ.
Hey, the brother
Go ahead.
Just said it. Hey, my sheep heard my voice.
Yeah.
When he heard it, he not part of that flock, man.
He
He not
part
part
of
of the Lord's sheep, man.
I don't know how many times I told you how much time. So the last time I had to lift up and he, you know what I'm saying? How much time, I'm like, there you go.
It said this is the image. It didn't say name, man.
Exactly.
You know? Hey, they hate that name, man.
Yep.
They hate Yahweh Shai. Those the same spirit, man. They coming back.
Same generation back today, man.
Same wicked generation.
Man, the Lord gonna kill all these niggas, man.
Right.
Rightfully so, man. Man.
Exactly right, bro. Yeah, bro. So, Jake can't understand, man. That's, hey, it ain't for him to get. He not gonna get it, man. Jake can't get it. Move
It
on,
ain't for him, man. It said
ain't for him.
Romans 11:7, you know.
Right, bro.
Romans 11:7.
Hey, let them stay blind, man. You know, it's an angel blocking them off.
Come, yes,
This is Isaiah chapter 30, I'll start at 8. It says, now go write it before them in a table and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever.
Right.
That this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord. And like what brothers were saying, the first commandment is to hear, but they're not going to. All right, what do? Verse 10, it says, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us things, smooth things.
Right. They don't want Isaiah 58:1.
Yep.
No, they do not want Isaiah 58:1, man.
Prophesy deceits.
They want to hear that pastor.
Ain't no raw. And he said, ain't no raw.
Come as you are. You can have dreads. All that bullshit, man.
They don't want to hear the truth because it's tough to bear with. It's tough. Yeah, it's uncomfortable to know that you and all your family and all your friends are cursed.
Well,
it's harmful to know that you know there's no way out of this. You know this your whole future here is going to be destroyed.
Hey, that's how you know the truth ain't for everybody, because it's uncomfortable, but this is the comfort.
Hey, it's this song out.
You know what I'm saying? This what comfort you, the scripture. But when you speak it with other people, it make them uncomfortable. That's what you wear that body on.
Yeah, he was double-minded the whole time, man. He was fucking double-minded.
They came with it. They came with the gimmick anyway. They knew they came up here for us. Man.
Yeah.
It's up to us. It was up to us to how it's gonna play out.
Right.
They had their agenda.
Yep.
But we did the right thing, continuing in the scriptures.
Right.
I listen to the brother, I know, not to sit there and spread up the street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want to.
Sometimes I be seeing the bullshit.
Yeah.
I be seeing the bullshit. I make the chairs up the street, but I don't want to do that.
Sometimes you have to send them straight up the street because they're not gonna deal with no order. They're not gonna bring in edification, but they was used perfectly for
Yeah, exactly. They knew that. They knew what they was coming up with.
Yep.
I done seen him ride around twice. You know what I'm saying? Now he walking.
Now he walking with his
Come on,
family.
man.
Man, come on now.
But yeah, man, with that, man, I hope you brother edified. Once again, we give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Kakodash.
Double honor to the elders, the apostles, great millstone, a piece of blessing to the hope of the elect on the four winds, pushing this sound doctrine in truth and truth sincerely, in great sound. Till next time here, brother.
Abad babal.
Abad babal.
Abad ada wamyam.
Abad ada wamyam.
Abad yam yanawa.
Abad ada.
Hey, how about Shema Shabbat Shalom?
Shalom.